we're not gonna, we're just not gonna get anywhere. And he's like, and he just sent a message saying, sorry if I ruined your mood. It's not a matter of ruining my mood. It's a matter of we weren't getting anywhere. I was trying to make a point, and I was trying to like ask a question, like, let's get to the bottom of this. Answer my question so that we're both on the same page. Because here's the fact of the matter. The way I look at it is this: if you're talking about chaos, and like the chaos gods, for example, and we're talking about what chaos fundamentally is at its core. If you're talking about what chaos fundamentally is at its core, you can't say that it's pure evil. Chaos is not pure evil by nature. But people assume it is because what the chaos gods do is bad. And I don't deny that what they do is bad. But to say, well, Malal would be a better chaos god because he's evil, whereas the other chaos gods have good attributes. Well, no, the fact that they have good attributes goes perfectly in line with what chaos is. That's my point.
Oh, Slandy's in chat.
Ah, Slandy's in chat. Awesome.
Jack, we're blood for the blood god, of course.
Yeah, for those of you who don't know what's going on, that was a whole... Before we started the stream, I was having a conversation in Discord with a fan. It got a little heated, didn't mean for it to, but I was just trying to get to the bottom of what he was arguing. Like, he asked a question, it was a decent question, I was trying to get to the bottom of it, but we just weren't getting anywhere fast because I think we both were missing each other in terms of what points we were trying to make. And I'll talk to you guys about that in a minute. But first, welcome everybody to the For Honor Friday, where we just have some fun playing For Honor and just have a good time talking about history, philosophy, all kinds of random stuff. We're about to get started tonight. We couldn't do it last week because of some technical problems, but hopefully we won't have those this time. And also I've got Lark with me this time, so Lark will be able to moderate chat.
Huzzah!
Already we got some problems because it's doing the processing dance. Hey, what? Vikings won again? What? How?
No way.
What?
Who would have seen this coming?
Wow, like that never happens, Lark. Since when do the Vikings win? Like, really? I can't imagine a world where that happens. The Vikings actually winning. I just don't see that. Do you guys see that? I don't see that. Hold on, I need to get a drink before we get started. What's chat saying right now, Lark?
Slandy says, lol, I had the same reaction.
Yeah, it's just oh wow, they won again! I never saw that coming! The faction war is a joke. The faction war is a joke. There is no question.
Yeah, I haven't really been invested since like after year 2.
Well, I don't even care anymore. It's like, because the thing is, it doesn't matter how much resources I put into it. The Vikings are just always going to win. That's just the way. I can't remember the last time a samurai or knight faction win came about.
Well, I guess like they'll occasionally win like a round, but they'll never win like the full season.
Right? Yeah, that just doesn't happen. Warden, you're so close. I've been trying to get you to the next rep, buddy. I'm so sad that you're not getting there. I'm so sad. Let's see, who to go first tonight? I have not gone Magi in a while, so I'll go Magi. We will start off with Team Watt. So anyway, for those wondering what the conversation was about, I'll explain and I'll tell you my reasoning.
Slander says, "Can I join the group?"
I don't mind. Let's get through this match and then I'll invite you. Just expect me to not do well.
You're good, Orc. You're good, Orca.
Oh shoot! Probably not going to win this one, but we'll still have fun. We'll still enjoy it. But anyway, so the conversation went like this: we were talking Warhammer 40k, and one of my fans was asking, "Do I think that Malal or Malice, whatever you want to call him, could be the chaos god of chaos?" And I said that's a little redundant. And what does that make the other 4 chaos gods? Like if Malal is the chaos god of chaos, then how can oh shoot. I fell for that one. So how can the other chaos gods be chaos gods if chaos is already kind of Malal's or Malice's thing? And he tried to argue, well, you can't deny that the other chaos gods as they exist right now aren't that chaotic. They aren't pure chaos. And I said, oh no, they can definitely count as pure chaos, because if you understand what chaos is fundamentally, chaos is anything that goes outside the purview of order. Order is law, justice, security, safety, control. That's order. Chaos is anything outside of that. It's anything that breaks the mold. Oh, okay. We can be respectful. Oh crap, I fell for that. I always fall for it. Ah, I fell for it again. Crap. Oh, I thought I dodged that. Okay, never mind. That's a weird thing. Sometimes I think that I'll dodge, like especially with Jormungandr's unblockable hammer. Sometimes I think, ha, I dodged it. No, I got nailed by it. I'll never be able to time it properly. But so when he said that they don't act chaotic because they have good qualities to them, like they have good attributes. Like Khorne isn't just all about war and destruction and damnation. He's also about tenacity and fighting for what you believe in. Slaanesh isn't just about lust and perversion. She's also about passion and love and good. There are good qualities to these chaos gods. Therefore, you cannot necessarily call them pure evil. Oh shoot! Okay, I could have sworn that what's going on here? Ah! I'm confused! Oh crap, I got nailed. Got him, yeah! Woo! Alright, and plague me upon thee, yes. Oh! Thanks, I guess? Oh, okay, we can...
Your team is breaking.
Nietzsche's not a trickster. He's also a person of hope. I suppose in certain contexts, but I don't know. I feel like Zneach has the highest chance of messing you up. I mean, Khorne, you know where you stand. You go in, like, listen, you're probably going to die within the week. Let's be frank. Slaanesh, you're going to become like an addict to something. It's only a matter of time. Nurgle, your insides will be on your outside within the week, but you'll be happy about it. So, yeah.
All right, plague be upon thee, Ravager. Good fight, by the way. That actually was really challenging. I'm not gonna lie, that was pretty tough. Whoa, hey, whoa, what? Oh no, God! Had a really honorable fight there, and then everyone ruined it. You're all terrible. Ah. Oh well, whatever. I knew we weren't gonna win when I came into this. Their team was not doing well. They were already leading pretty hard. But hey, I got 2 kills. Woo! Anyway, so. Back to what I was... Oh, and we'll also invite slanderers. So back to what I was...
So the internet works.
If the internet works, that's a big problem. That's why it's so hard to invite people, because our internet just hates us. Okay, but back to the point. I was trying to argue that chaos itself isn't inherently evil. The reason the chaos gods have good qualities is because chaos, being an antithesis to order, does not necessarily mean that chaos itself is pure evil. In fact, all the great discoveries and inventions that mankind has ever created came when someone stepped outside of the purview of order. Someone had to step outside the order that we had and said, let's make something new, or discover something new, or do something new. That's where we get these new kind of creations and discoveries and all that kind of stuff. So order, in that sense... Oh, let me fix this, by the way, because I can't hear a thing out of that. There we go. Now I can hear the dang game. But back to what I was saying, because of that, it makes total sense for the Chaos Gods to have good qualities and still be chaos, because they are just taking chaos to the extreme. Order taking to the extreme is fascism, tyranny, full governmental societal control. That's order to the extreme. Chaos to the extreme is anarchy, destruction, war, perversion, stuff like that. See what happens? The Chaos Gods, the evil things we see them do are because they've taken chaos to the absolute extreme, but in context of what they could represent when not taken to the extreme, there are good qualities. So my point was, it makes total sense when you... Oh, that must be Slandy. It makes total sense when you look at it in that context. So that's all I was trying to say. That's all I was trying to say. And what happened was he kept saying, but no, chaos... they don't act like the Chaos Gods, and I keep trying to say, No, hold on. They still do, because chaos is not pure evil. He goes, I know they're not pure evil. I know chaos isn't pure evil. But your defense doesn't make sense. The defense was, because they have good qualities to them, they can't be pure chaos. But pure chaos isn't necessarily evil, therefore it can have good qualities. See, it turned into a circle jerk conversation where we kept kind of spinning around each other, not getting to a point. And then the thing happened, and he apologized, saying, I didn't mean to ruin your mood. He didn't ruin my mood. I was just like, come on, let's get to a point.
So he says he sees the point now.
Okay.
It's just some things are kind of hard. Like, it's easier to explain verbally than it is necessarily to type things out over Discord.
Right. It's cool. I'm not mad at you. I hope you're not mad at me. We were just trying to reach consensus there. So that's all it was. That's all it was. Okay. Welcome, slanderers, to the
Insanity.
To the insanity tonight. This is what every stream turns into, genuinely. This is what everyone...
He pops in quite a good bit, so he probably knows.
I'm sure he's very well aware of
it. I recall, I think he said, like, at one point, like, he enjoys watching the stream, or at least listening to it while he's editing videos.
Yeah, because you never know what we're going to end up talking about. Speaking of which, what's going on in chat right now, Lark?
Orc Mafia was popping in just to say he sees the point now.
Yeah, thank you, Orc Mafia.
And there was one person surprised that Slanderous was joining. It's like, I didn't know he was on PS4, and Slanderous responded, yep, I bought a PS4 just to play. No, it's cross-platform.
Did y'all forget that we got cross-platform? I guess some people might have forgotten.
Yeah, some people are just having trouble with it.
Yeah, I know. There have been moments where, like, and also part of it's our internet. I can't blame cross-platform entirely. Our internet acts really weird even when we get other PlayStation players.
Yeah.
Like, it is the weirdest thing. And guys, don't expect me to play well as Warden. I've been practicing with Warden to try to get better. I'm still terrible. That's why I released that poll where I asked, who do you think the weakest For Honor character is? And I picked the three that I consider the weakest. Jormungandr, Warden, and Nusha. Now, I consider Nusha to be the absolute weakest of the three. Because Jormungandr, while I do think he's very weak and has a bad moveset, on the one hand, he is getting a rework soon. Like, so he's getting a complete rework. And two, even with what he currently has, he still has unblockables, he still has stamina punishes, he still has undodgeable lights. He has something. They're not packaged very well, but he has more than what Nusha and Warden has. Warden, all he has is a bash after any attack or on a dodge, which is easily counterable if hit in time with a whiffed light. And he has unblockable secondary attacks, which have no hyper armor and are slow enough to be countered pretty easily, I would say. And then you have, what was that? What was that sound? Oh, shoot. Blackbriar. Oh, it's a bot. No, it doesn't matter if it's a bot. I'm still gonna lose. Yeah! Whip it! There we go.
Okay, Slandy's there to help.
Yeah! Got him! Woo! Thanks, Slandy.
The Terminator loses today.
Oh shoot, no, not Peacekeeper! Ah crap, red me.
Question in the chat, but I'll wait for you to be done with this fight before I pop it.
Wait, I thought that I figured that. Ah shoot. Ah, crap!
Slanders block your own attack. No.
No, that was my fault. I hit Slandy. That was my fault entirely.
Anyway,
what was the question?
The question was your opinion on the new Kyoshin execution.
Oh, that's more anime than his previous anime execution. Very anime, not in any way realistic.
They also want to know if you can mute the other guy's music.
Oh, sure. Hold on. I can do that. 1 second. We'll just go quiet this round. It's fine. All right. Well, I muted it for myself. I may need to find another way to mute it.
Well, I think you can like mute the person specifically that's blasting it.
1 second. Shoot. Oh, crap. I didn't see you do that. Oh, Magi, no, don't do it. Ah, you did it.
What's the name of the new execution? Something Weeb.
Something Weeb. Execution Weeb.
Yeah, like, just like pull up your team and you should be able to like see who's talking.
All right, let's see if I can't do that. It's coming from.
Must be the top guy. First spirit word.
There we go.
Okay, we got it.
We got it that time. Okay. Whoa! Nope, leave me alone. Crap.
Can you at least answer this? How's your day going? So how is the day going?
Well, I just died again. Does that answer your question?
Yeah, that's okay. Slandy can hold out.
No, he's dead.
Oh, dead.
Oh man,
Slander's just like, all right, where'd you go?
Oh, I just got wasted. People always ask me who's the hero that I have the most trouble dealing with, Kyoshin.
And now there's going to be a lot of people playing him thanks to his Hero Fest. Hey Raven, I dare you to sing Whalerman.
The Wellerman song?
Yeah, yeah. It's been a while since we looked over it, so I'm not sure we have it completely committed to memory. Chaos is Raven winning, Order is Raven losing. Yeah, I don't know. Could be either, who knows?
Crap! Finally got one! Sheesh! I like it when I can get a kill without help. That's the thing. I hate... Because there are times where I feel like, man, I didn't deserve that win. I didn't deserve that victory because I didn't earn it by my own skill or by my own play style. I got it because someone else saved me.
That's the only way I get killed.
Actually, no, Lark. What you do is you get kills quite often because you fight smooth-brained.
It works. Go back to save.
Oh shoot! I didn't even see that. I'm going. Go on.
You lost Zone C.
But yeah, you see, if I am so dumb they cannot tell what I am doing, then it works. Hey Lark, have you gotten to the part where you fight the giant spider in Hogwarts Legacy? Yes! I love that they actually classified and said, no, it's not actually a real spider. I was like, no, it's a dang spider. And yes, I used the Cruciatus curse on it because...
Yes! I beat the Kyoshin!
That Kyoshin had a family.
No, genuinely, he's probably a really good player. I just got very lucky that time. But gosh, it feels good to actually beat a Kyoshin as a warden. Take that, weeb. You may have the power of anime, I have the power of God and anime on my side.
Oh.
What's going on? What's up?
Oh, it's Dad.
Oh, sorry, Dad just sent us a text. What's up, Lark? What's he saying? What's Dad saying?
I'll read it. You'll get it, they won't.
Okay, read it to me. What's it say?
What is this, Duke's closing? What's the story? Are you going to have to go to Walterburgers for Duke's? Indeed, these are trying times. Oh yeah, so background on that while you're in the middle of that fight. One of our favorite barbecue restaurants here in South Carolina is Duke's, and the one that is closest to us just closed down permanently. And tonight we were driving down there, we didn't know it was going to be closed, and so we get there and we see no one in the parking lot, like, oh, maybe we come on the wrong day, and no, there's a sign that says permanently closed. We were heartbroken.
Yeah.
Because not only is that one of the only, like, that's one of the traditional Carolina-style barbecue joints, but it's also a buffet, and it's also one of the few places you can get good hash on your rice.
Like, for those of you who haven't experienced true Southern barbecue, you can't possibly understand how sad this made us.
We were raised with Duke's as our gold standard, and like we were so excited, like, hey, we moved down there. There's finally a Duke's in spitting distance of us, and now they've taken it from us.
All right, I'm going up to C to turn that around because I just turned B around. Focusing on the zone. If I can't win by being good at fighting, I'll focus on taking zones. There we go.
Captured Zone C.
Are you guys in the same room? Yeah, we're in the same room.
Sorry, Slandy, if you wanted that. I was trying to help you out.
Slandy's like, I'm gonna leave your stream. You won't let me play.
Oh, crap.
Anakin Skywalker, the Chosen One, says, I actually live in South Carolina. Brother, we've been expecting you.
Oh, crap. Read me. I always fall for that.
Oh, Frankie DeBella just dropped $5 saying, hey, Raven,
Crap. Sorry.
What should we expect from Year 7 next month?
I had have no idea. They haven't revealed anything, so I have no idea what to expect. I mean, it could be anything, genuinely. Like, I could see it, they won't release a new hero. The new season won't have a new hero. They'll wait. They always take a season off before they release a new hero. Thematically, I'm not sure what to expect. They haven't revealed anything. The only thing they've kind of mentioned that is that... Oh, good job. I'm going to sneak over to A. A peacekeeper over here. I see you. I see you running. I see you running. Run away, PK. Run away, PK. Run away, PK. That's what I'm talking. Yeah, run away. Oh, went to go get help. I see how it is.
Well, a PK getting help from a Lawbringer does make sense. Okay, we got Slandy.
Did I just parry Slandy's own attack? What?
Slandy's just like, you traitor. You're a traitor.
No, it would have hit me, is the thing. Oh, crap.
Silver Shadow says, I went to Charleston, South Carolina last week. It's a pretty cool place. Only time I've been through South Carolina, though. Yeah, well, at least you got to visit it. Most people consider South Carolina pretty much a flyover state, and Charleston's pretty cool considering it has a lot of history. Hey, Raven and Lark, if you can eat anything for the rest of your life without negative consequences, what would you eat?
That's a good question. Slandy, thanks for the save. I thought I was a goner. Oh, I need to heal up before I do anything else. I need to heal up. There we go. There we go.
Shark Chaos, steak is a good option.
Steak definitely would be up there. Barbecue would be up there. How about some pizza?
Oh yeah.
No, I get tired of pizza real quick.
Mac and cheese, maybe.
Maybe mac and cheese. That sounds pretty baller.
That says the stuff I was. Ooh, Hunter Aldridge just dropped $5. Would you support a musket and bayonet hero? Well, thanks for the $5 super chat. I'm not sure how I'd feel about a musket and bayonet hero, because thing is, I think if you wanted to go firearm hero in that manner, you'd probably either have. Oh dear.
Yes! Ah, dang it! Ah!
Surprise Egyptian.
Ah, well. I gave it. I actually got 8 kills. It's better for me.
Slander's over there, 2 deaths, 14 kills.
Well, I mean, it's just the facts. I'm not great at this game, and Warden I'm especially bad with. But I'm trying to rep him up. I'm trying to get up to the next.
That's okay. Slandy can 1v3. Slandy's got this.
You know, unless I take B.
Oh, that one, mime just dropped $10 saying,
hey,
won't be here for the stream, date night. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Take my money. We will. Thank you so much.
Thank you for giving us your money. Enjoy your date night, you lucky SOB.
We'll see how Slandy's doing.
Yeah, okay. Oh, this is not going to be an easy fight. Oh, fourth beat.
Let's see how he's doing.
Holding him back. Good. Whoa.
Patient looks like they're taking 2-on-1 right now.
Yeah, but, well, at least the Magi isn't getting involved. Where was that respect for me, Magi? Why didn't you show me that respect?
I don't know.
This could get ugly. Ooh. Oh no.
Oh, in order to make a firearm hero work, it would have to be as a feat, so you have 2 options in my opinion.
Wait, did the Magi straight up interfere with that? I thought he was being honorable.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. Oh well.
But regardless of that, though, as I was saying, you could have a musketeer hero who predominantly uses a rapier and has a musket as a feat. Mm-hmm. You could also have a guy using a bardiche, sort of like what Griffin has, and he could have arquebus as a feat because those did go hand in hand.
Yeah.
However, the most likely one would be the musketeer one because the rapier would be a brand new weapon. But like you couldn't have a musketeer and a bayonet as a primary weapon, I don't think.
Nah, I couldn't see that either, honestly. I don't know why I didn't have that equipped earlier. All right, so any other questions?
Hey Raven and Larka, what is one hero that makes you rage too much when you face someone who is good with them?
Well, the problem is, if I face someone who's really good with them, I'm going to be upset either way, because I'm not good. Here's the thing, I'm very casual. I'm not a pro player. I'm not great. I'm not great at making the reads that I need to. So quite often, if I'm up against someone who's like really good and knowledgeable of their hero, I'm probably going to get destroyed. But again, like I said, I really hate fighting Kyoshins. And I know, people always say the same things, why? And I always say, I just feel like it's too easy to light spam with them. And I know people always say, is light spam really a big deal? I know that Slander's released a video about this. I haven't had the chance to watch it. I apologize. Had so much other things going on. I just have not had the time to sit down and watch it. Oh, wait, who am I going to go? Shoot, who do I want to go this time? I feel okay. So we got a Highlander, a Kyoshin, and a Highlander. I might as well keep the pattern going and go Kyoshin. But anyway, but the way I look at it is, even I'm trying to think of the best way to say this. I feel like my problem is not the light spam itself, is that there's no incentive not to use the light spam with Kyoshin. Because with any hero can light spam, technically. They can just whiff their lights over and over again and still get lucky. With Kyoshin, though, there's so much incentive to just do it. That's the problem. Their lights have crushing counter properties. They can, from a Allguard, do 3 lights in a row. And even though they don't do much damage, when you combine it with their feats, which grant bleed and healing properties, that helps them a great deal. They have incredibly fast lights, a zone attack that I don't remember the timing of it, but it feels like a light sometimes. And they do have an undodgeable property for their second heavy or light. So I guess you could technically say, oh, well, they could throw their second heavy. The problem is, I want to do this sometime. I want to just record myself fighting Kyoshins and count the number of heavies they throw. Because I've fought Kyoshins where I don't think they've thrown one heavy. And even if they ever did, it was because they were faking an unblockable top heavy to feint me out and to try to bait me. That's the only time I ever really see them commit to heavies. That's one of my biggest problems with it. It's so easy to light spam off of Kyoshin. With every other character, yeah, you can light spam, but I feel like with Kyoshin, it's just kind of given. It's like, and the reason I think it's so funny is because Kyoshin was released right after Orochi's fix where they took away his light spam, because they knew Orochi had that problem. So I felt like, okay, they fixed the problem of Orochi's light spam because they knew that was an issue, only to release a character who is very good at it. But I know, just get good. Yeah, I do need to get good. So take whatever I say in that case with a grain of salt. I'm not good at the game. So there's going to be a lot of characters with playstyles that I'm just not good at responding to, like Orochi, Aramusha, Shaman.
Yeah, for me it's Aramusha. I can't stand Aramusha. Ever since they came out and stuff gets deflected and I get styled on like there's some sort of discount Samurai Jack, I get a little salty.
Well, like take Highlander for example. If I'm fighting your typical Highlander, usually they are just so smooth-brained that all they want to do is just unblockable heavy, and usually they're easy to deal with. But then you have ones who play like gods, who take full advantage of their dodges and mix-ups, and I'm like, God, how do I beat this? So sometimes it's not the hero. Sometimes it's just the player. Sometimes it really is just the player. I fought against Kyoshins who I could beat pretty easily. Oh crap! No. Oh crap. Oh crap. Oh, there we go. Wow. Why are you saying wow? You were ganking us, I think.
You lost.
I will give that new execution something. It is very quick.
It is very quick, isn't it? It is. Actually, Freeze just released a video today about how it could have been quicker. I actually was watching that before the stream because I wanted to hear his opinion on it, and he was trying to argue that, while it is his quickest execution right now, he feels like it's a missed opportunity, and oh shoot.
Okay. Hey, Raven and Lark, what will the Romans think of the dinosaurs, and what's your favorite dinosaur?
I love Velociraptors, man.
Utah Raptor. The Romans would probably have a similar kin to how the Greeks and the Chinese would react when they found the bones. They would assume basically dragons or some sort of other mythical-esque monster.
If you're talking about if they were alive and they met them,
if they were alive, they'd go probably the same way they treat elephants. Of first experience, holy crap, holy crap, holy crap. Can we weaponize it? If yes, awesome. If not, well, Can we eat it?
That would be their first thought about dinosaurs. It's scary. Wait, can we eat it? Yes.
Yeah,
Okay, good.
there's that one Roman gourmand, I can't remember his name, who's just like, well, I saw this cool exotic animal. Can I eat it? Yes. Good. Imagine if dinosaurs were still around today. Well, if we go under some schools of evolutionary thought, birds are technically like descended from dinosaurs, so they technically are kind of around. I like this because it makes me feel like when I'm eating dino nuggies, it's more authentic.
You lost.
Oh, I got him. Good job. I'm going to C.
You lost Zone A.
Who's in C? What's in C waiting for me? That looks like an Orochi. Oh, shoot. And an Oromusha. Even more shoot.
3 weebs.
Crap.
We 3 weebs of Orient.
We 3 weaves of Orientar.
And Slandy came in with the heavy. KFC dinosaur, exactly.
You captured Zone A.
Ah, crap! I didn't see Orochi coming. I thought this. Dang it!
Just turn it. Oh, look, an Orochi.
Oh, look, an Orochi! A wild Orochi appeared. It used weave. It was. It was Sugoides!
I cast weave.
Subasi!
Hey, did you hear that scientists are trying to bring back mammoths?
Did Jurassic Park teach these people nothing?
You think they would, but I guess bringing back a mammoth's a little more manageable than something like a T-Rex. You know, baby steps, I guess.
Crap.
I think if we should be bringing back an extinct creature, it'd be something like we axed off ourselves, like the Tasmanian wolf. So can we give Shugoki a backflip already?
Ah! So Oromusha activated his second feat to basically increase his defense, and then just powered his way through my blade blockade. Oh man. Oh man. Okay, I'm coming. I'm gonna back you up, Slandy. I'm on my way. Stay with me, brother. Stay with. Oh, he didn't need my help at all. He wants.
Slander's just gonna carry the team.
Slander is just like, wait, you think I need your help?
Slander's
Do you think I'm weak, Raven boy?
Slander's just like, oh, my back. I'm carrying the team.
He is though. Oh, I thought that would kill him. He's not even paying attention to me. Oh, never mind!
Actually, he's probably doing well because he's laser focused on the game itself.
Oh, shoot. Hey, good job, man. You did it. I helped. I helped. I would totally supported you. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm good. So what else is going down, everybody?
Now they're talking about the practicality of bringing a mammoth back. I love our chat.
Our chat is the best. They just have the weirdest things.
It's like, so we're playing a game about medieval fighting? Yes. Now let's discuss the possibility of a Mesolithic park.
I love whenever they start talking about things like Warhammer or...
Yeah.
Oh, you knew exactly what I was going to do, didn't you? Oh, light parried me for the win! Oh, shoot!
A lot of wows going on over there.
Yeah, I don't know why he's upset.
Are we fighting Owen Wilson?
Oh! I should not. Oh, shoot, no! No! Oh,
Don't you ledge Slandy.
Don't you ledge Slandy.
No!
No!
You monster! How could you do that?
Oh no! I ran out of stamina. No!
And we still hit him though. We must have.
Oh,
we
yes!
avenged Slandy.
We avenged Slandy. Good fight, Slandy. Good fight. I avenged you. I don't know how I did that, but I avenged you. Whew. Oh, that was close. That was way too close. Oh shoot! No, let me heal up, dude.
Nah, he wants revenge. He figured out that you insulted his waifu.
You shouldn't have did that.
Yo, can I gotta say you are just entertaining? Thank you.
Whoa! How did I do that? That was crazy. Whoa, okay. Alright. I'm gonna help, Slandy. I'm gonna help. Oh! Slandy got it. Slandy got it.
The Scottish Crusade. What will we do?
The Slandy Highlander. What will he do? No, you don't. Oh! Slander has punished her from... You don't take your eyes off a Highlander? What are you doing? That was pure punishment. Like, hey, why are you going up? I'm right here.
Like, turns away from Slanderous, he shows up, eyes glowing. Omae wa mou shinderu.
Nani? Oh, man.
Yeah.
I had to turn B around. There we go. Oh, they're taking A? Okay, I'm going back to A. But I turned B back around, so that's good.
You lost, so
Hi. Oh, I see where you're going. Okay, cute.
I think taking baby steps for dodo birds and Tasmania. Yeah. I want to bring back the dodo bird just because I'm curious how it tastes.
We're going to team up on this one? Okay, you gonna take him? I'm gonna be a background player?
You live in Spain, but without the A.
Oh crap, no! Oh no! Oh crap!
Hey Raven, do you think Griffin will have a Hero Fest? And if he did, what would his execution be?
I think you will. I don't know when. Alright, fast execution. The anime came back to play.
I'm so happy the Chinese government did not censor the blood on that one, because that would have looked wrong.
Yeah, that would have looked really bad.
For those of you that don't know, what they've started doing is, like for a lot of shows, particularly animated shows, the Chinese government will make all blood white. And so it makes things very uncomfortable to look at.
Oh, hi, Hitakiri. Come on. Oh, shit. Why is this Hitakiri smart? He's a bot!
I don't know, maybe he's got that Terminator brain.
Stop it, Hitakiri. You're supposed to be dumb like all bots.
Oh no, we downloaded the chess bot.
Oh, no.
victory.
Hey, we won. How'd I do? Oh, I got 9 kills. Oh, my God.
We did it, fellas.
We did it. We embraced our inner weeb. But, of course, we did have help from Slanderous and from Sosa and Milkman. So, thank you, guys. Thank you all for helping me. Like, I
yeah,
made it here.
we did see that video, Shark Chaos.
What video? What video?
The idea is like the guy saying all U.S. soldiers are evil.
Oh, what a stupid ass.
And I'm just like me, who has two family members in the military. It's like, listen, they may be evil at Monopoly, but everything else.
Sam is pretty evil at Monopoly. But
then be his own fiance like a redheaded stepchild.
then had the nerve to ask her to blow on his dice.
To which she raspberried it, which is why I knew she was going to fit in the family perfectly.
But yeah, that video, basically in the video he argues that if you're part of an organized military, he focused on the U.S. military, but he was referring to any military. If you're part of any military at all, you're guilty of war crimes. Like you are, and if you support the military in any way, you are enabling and supporting criminals and murderers and mass murders and stuff like that.
I wonder how he feels about the poor guy drafted into the North Korean army. It's like, listen, I got mandatory 9-year service.
Well, no, what he said was, to his credit, I hate to give him any credit, he said this video isn't for people who were conscripted into combat. This is for people who choose to do it. This is for people who choose to be in the military. And I was like, son, you don't realize what you're saying. And he was spouting nonsense. But what I thought was the worst thing about the video was not just his beliefs. It wasn't his belief. It was his comment that he pinned on the video, where he basically said, this comment section is not a place for criminals and their apologists to come and defend themselves. There is no reasonable debate to be had
You can't just drop a spicy take like that and then not expect people to go, now hold on.
Exactly. You can't walk into a debate like that. You can't open with that and say that all soldiers and military men are criminals and evil and expect us not to debate you. And I know that he wasn't allowing the comment section to have a debate because I went through his comment section. There wasn't one dissension. There wasn't one disagreeable point. So he clearly.
But if you looked at the dislike ratio, the dislikes were way up.
Yeah, he had 3,000 likes, 4.1 thousand dislikes. But I also saw someone sent me a response video to his from this this veteran who responded to him, and the first several comments on his video were all hateful to him. So I know what he did was he found out about this video that responded to him, and so he sent his community to go harass him. And I'm like, I'm not going to respond to him for two reasons. Number one, he's not worth it, and number two, I already have a strike on the channel. I don't want to risk causing even more internet drama right now. But I also want to take a moment to say that Slanderous is Lawbringer looking fresh right now.
Speaking of which, Anakin Skywalker, the Chosen One, says, Raven, your warlord is epic.
I love this warlord. I love building him. If you haven't heard his legend video, go check it out. He does have a legend.
The way you said it, build, it made me think build a bear, but like I said, build a warlord.
Build a warlord. Could you imagine that as like a commercial? Come and make your new best friend who slaughters the heretics.
It's like, give him Gambison, give him chainmail, but most importantly, give him the oof burst. Raven Lark, do you know the Muffin Man? I am the Muffin Man.
Yes, you are actually.
Actually, no, that was a nickname I had when I ran cross country.
Yes, I remember that now. You were nicknamed Muffin Man.
For two reasons. One, whenever for cross country meets, particularly for our high school, the parents would always bring breakfast food so that when we were done we could eat something.
Yeah.
And typically we were muffins, and there was always a fight over the muffins, and I would try and get the good muffins before anyone else could. And there also used to be a thing where the freshmen would run up and they would say who's the Muffin Man. I got tired of them asking that because they were just trying to annoy everybody. So I would just end it up by saying, I am the Muffin Man. And they liked it, so it stuck. However, I actually did pass the name on because we also had paper plate awards. And so for the guy that said, do you know the Muffin Man the most, I handed in the Muffin Man paper plate awards the nickname is yours now. You must carry it with you.
Crap. I'm dead. I tried, brother.
You lost.
Raven, will you make a Legends video on your Raider?
Yes, the Raider will get a Legends video. That will happen. Do not worry about that. Every character will eventually get their own Legend video. Actually, I kind of got a little mad not too long ago because someone commented in my 3 newest videos, the same thing in each one, make a Shaman Legends video. And I was like, I'm going to, but this video has nothing to do with my Legends.
You are a Raider. Legendary. But, would you guys like to see Earth back the way it was 300 million years ago when Pangea existed, just for 1 year?
That'd be kind of cool, but I wouldn't want it for a whole year. We'd all probably end up dead.
Yeah, I don't think the oxygen levels would be right for humans. Also, if I recall, back when it was Pangea, we had, giant insects running around. No, wait, no, that was before that. Pangea was, right around the Triassic, if I recall correctly. I don't know, I have trouble remembering all the geological timelines.
Okay, killed him, thank goodness. I'm going to see to heal. Going to see to heal. Cover me, Kensei. Well, Orochi named Kensei. That's a little confusing. Change your name.
It's like a griffin named Lawbringer.
It is. Or a Lawbringer named Holden. Holden, I thought you were a griffin now. I don't know. He has trouble understanding.
I don't know what I am anymore.
He doesn't know who. Oh, shoot, that's a Kyoshin.
Hey, Raven, what is your personal favorite Legends video?
That would. Oh, shoot, he can parry. Oh, thank you, Slander.
Careful, you're about to pop a revenge.
Not if Slander deals with him. I'm just here to turtle. I'm here to wait. I'm here to wait.
We will wait.
We will wait for this. Get him, Slander! Yeah!
Teamwork makes the dream work, baby.
Ricola.
It was just it's not bad if I don't attack him. Because it's not really ganking. He could have just focused on Slandy. We were just standing. We were just trying to block.
Well, he knew what I was doing. I was waiting for the revenge to wear off. Because basically, if I wait long enough, my next attack won't count towards his revenge.
Let's see. Hey, Raven Lark, what prehistoric animal would you never want to come back?
The nuclear mosquitoes.
They already exist in Louisiana.
Oh, yeah, you're right. They did come back.
The Mesophilae, which is basically a giant spider the size of, like...
A car?
No, not like a car, but it's the size of, like, a platter. It's a big old spitter.
Yeah, I wouldn't want that spider, but I also really wouldn't want... I mean, a T-Rex would be cool, but I'd hate for it to come and eat me, you know? Like...
Well, that's okay. We have guns rated for T-Rex size, but the thing is... I know the Mesophilae, if they could survive in our oxygen level, it would be...
Yes! Yes, yes.
Bruh.
Yes. Bruh, there it is. Hold on, I got one too. Oh, wait, no, I'm gonna... There we go. Yeah! Headbutt for the win, yes.
Woohoo!
Headbutt for the win. Oh, Kensei's in trouble. I'm coming, Kensei. No, you don't.
What about Megalodon? I don't know. If we brought the Megalodon back, the Sci-Fi Channel would have to pick a new prehistoric animal to bring back into the limelight.
Ah, crap, I fell for that. I fell for that hard.
Hey,
I'm not doing well against you this time. Ah, Kyoshi, no! He got his revenge! Blech. Oh well.
Fantastical history, dinosaurs.
Fantastical history. Well, the problem is dinosaurs aren't fantasy. They live.
There are dinosaurs in the D&D Monster Guide.
And you could argue that an alligator is just a modern day dinosaur.
Yeah, and I did irritate two of my buddies in a one-shot where I had a druid turn into an Allosaurus twice.
Hold on, Slandy, I'm coming. I'm not going to leave you to die, brother.
Or at least not die alone. Crocodiles and gators are dinosaurs. I mean, they're about as old, if not older, but they are from the same genetic line. Yep, that person says, hey, resident dinosaur-obsessed loser here. I don't think you're a loser, buddy. Yeah, in the Triassic, as you guys said, the oxygen levels would be almost unsurvivable, and there are quite a few animals that can kill you. Yeah, there you go. Chickens are closer to dinosaurs, right? Yep, most birds are.
I would use my second feet, but it won't matter. Oh, no!
He opened up a can.
Ah!
He got me.
He got me. Oh, well. At least I held on for a minute, and I took out that Orochi. I feel good about that. That's rare for me, taking out an Orochi. Like, that's rare.
The Russian badger said Jurassic Park is really just called Florida. Fair enough.
There is truth in that. I'm not going to deny that.
Well, the thing is, the problem is, if Florida already has enough invasive species as it is, if dinosaurs did break out of Jurassic Park, they would probably blend into Florida surprisingly well.
Probably.
And also, the hunting season in Florida would be awesome. Because there would be a lot of dudes suddenly in their trailer park would suddenly have, like, mounted velociraptor heads.
Ah, shoot.
Raven and Lark, which animal makes you uncomfortable?
Spiders for you, Lark.
Yep, the huntsman spider from Australia. That's the I will not go to that continent for fear of seeing that thing.
Oh, crap. He light parries everything!
Then heavy.
I can't hold on! No!
Slanders. You
Slanders.
too late.
Nah,
we love you, though.
It was no good. They had me back into a corner. I could only turtle so long. But I'll go and back up Slandy. Don't you worry, boy. Don't you worry.
That is if the hunters survive and don't get eaten by a T-Rex. We took down mammoths. I think we can take down a T-Rex with a gun.
No way, Slander's about to 2v1. Oh, wait, no. I'm coming, Slandy.
Okay.
I'm coming.
Save your boy.
Gotta save Slandy. No!
Leave him alone. He's too precious for this world. No! How could you? I think in our rage we missed a wonderful ledging opportunity.
Oh crap, he read me.
Hey, Raven and Lark, have either of you played Bannerlord? I have. I'm not good at it, but I think it's fun. Raven, would you consider yourself to be intelligent or wise?
I consider myself wise more than intelligent because, look at it this way, a smart player For Honor would know all the mechanics and know their best usage. A wise player understands that it doesn't matter, I will always be trash.
Yep. I would consider ourselves more knowledgeable than anything else.
Oh, you think so?
Yep. Because knowledge, like, it's easy to say, like, hey, we know a lot of stuff, but true intelligence and wisdom can be hard to measure.
Yeah, that is true.
Because
I'll agree with that.
Yeah. Raven and Lark, why is Ohio a meme? Well, every state's a meme in its own right. It's just Ohio people travel everywhere, so their story is spread far and wide. Who would win in real life in a 1v1, Jormungandr or a banana peel?
Your team is breaking.
That's a good question. How big is
What
the
the-
banana peel?
I dodged! How did it? I don't even know. I don't even know.
Well, considering the mask, I'm assuming he's consulting dark spirits.
Probably. Slandy went down, and that just leaves our Warden, who's up against a Kensei. Yeah, I don't even need to guess how this will end. Even if Warden isn't the weakest hero in the game, he's the weakest Vanguard, bar none.
Yep.
I actually find it funny, in the poll that I released, lots of people are saying Warden isn't the weakest, he's mediocre, but he's not the weakest. I'm like, well, he's the weakest of the Vanguards. He lacks so much that he really needs to be viable. He lacks a lot. Oh man, only 3 kills. I am embarrassed. Oh well, it's Warlord. I'm not good at Warlord in any case.
I am, like, Warlord is like if I know I'm going up against good players, that's the one I do to try.
I'm trying to get my strong Slayer order out of the way.
Get your boy JJ then.
Ooh, yeah, I haven't played JJ in a while. Let's go JJ.
Yeah.
I haven't done JJ. And I need to do Ulin tonight, yeah. Okay, alright, JJ it is. Before we do go, I will play Afira again, because I need to practice with her. For me, it's not people always say, who do you main? I don't main anybody. I play everybody. What you looking at, Lark?
I'm just responding to that.
Oh, telling Dad what's up?
Yep. He was accusing us of not visiting Buford enough to get barbecue.
He's probably right.
Yeah, he is.
Well, anything else in chat?
There's other stuff. I'll give you a second.
I refuse
I'm
to.
responding to my phone.
It can wait. Okay. Alright, the JJ comes to play. Yeah. Ooh, a green war mommy. Taking some notes from John Delire, I see. John Delire is the one who always does the emerald green stuff.
That is his vibe.
No judgment, just something I noticed. Oh, I got a message too. Let me see what this is.
What is the most confusing line of the Bible?
Lark, I think your favorite verse is the most confusing line of the Bible.
Oh yeah, Psalms 38:7, King James Version. Out of context, it's incredibly confusing. Actually, if you really want to bamboozle people, Song of Solomon will do it, particularly if you don't have any context.
Yep.
Hey Raven, what's your opinion on the Devil May Cry series?
I don't know anything about it, I'll be honest.
Yeah, that's the one with Dante.
Yeah, I know, but I don't know anything about it. Like, I know Dante's in it, and I know Virgil's in it. I don't know anything about Dante or Virgil.
It makes good memes.
I mean, I guess it's like, oh, they kill demons. That's all I know. That's all I know. They kill demons. That's all I know.
What's your thought on the revival at Kentucky University?
I don't know anything about the revival at Kentucky
Neither
University.
I was hoping you did.
That's news to me. That is news to me, sir. I mean, if there's a spiritual revival at Kentucky University, that's cool. As long as it's keeping in line with the Bible.
Yep. Lark, I would say the Brazilian wandering spider is worse than the huntsman. It probably is. Like, the huntsman spiders are actually quite harmless. They just freak me out.
Yeah, I mean, it's not. When you really think about it, most spiders aren't harmful to humans, but they still freak you the heck out.
Well, yeah, if they're big enough I can see their dang eyes, too big.
I think for everyone who has arachnophobia, it's something different. Like, for some, it's the way they move. For some, it's the number of legs. For some, it's the fangs. For Lark, it's the eyes.
For me, I blame Aragog from Harry Potter.
Yeah, Aragog from the Harry Potter movie. Dude, that's freaky. Those big black soulless eyes.
Yeah, that ain't natural. That is not good. Let's see. Hey, what do you think of Death from the Deathly Hallows story in Harry Potter?
Okay, so I always get asked about this kind of stuff because I write the Death Diary series.
Obviously.
Yeah, the Death in Deathly Hallows comes off as kind of this guy. I don't remember the exact story. I remember the basics. Basically, there were these three brothers who Death had come for, and they wanted to find a way to cheat Death. And so Death promised to, and when they outwitted him somehow, I can't remember how they outwitted him, but they outwitted him, and he promised to give them each 3 wishes. One for each brother. The first one wished for a wand that would never let him lose. So Death gave him the Elder Wand. The second one wished to be able to see his dead loved ones again. So he gave him the Stone of Resurrection. And then the third one, who was smarter than the others, wished for a way to avoid dying altogether, which is where he got the Cloak of Invisibility, which allowed him to be invisible even from death.
Mm-hmm. And he's the only one that had a happy life.
Yeah, he's the only one who led a happy life, and Death was pissed off because he knew that this brother was too smart. Yeah, get him out of the zone. Thank you, thank you.
I really want Mortal Wombat to be a game. Dude.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, Slander. I am so sorry. I will not let your death be in vain. I'm sorry about that. I am so sorry. Oh my god. It was my attack.
Slander is preparing his next video. Why Raven Knight is the worst for our content creator.
Yeah, just plays that one clip. Why Raven Knight is the absolute worst. This. And then I'm just like, I would literally comment on that like, yeah.
Slander's just said LMAO. He's just like, I wasn't going to do that video, but now
that you said. But yeah, in answer to the question about how I feel about that death, I don't dislike it. I mean, everyone's entitled to their own way that they look at death. I've always looked at death as more of this divine being who has a job to do and has been kind of shat on by society because no one likes death. No one wants to die. Death isn't an enjoyable thing. So in this case, this death seems more like someone who wants to get people, you know? Hold on. Oh, good kill from the over. Not bad, Spirited Warrior. You did good there, man. Absolutely. You did good. That was good. Y'all, that was close too.
Someone cap C.
Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna help Slanderous.
Cover him. Leave him alone. Ravenlock, what do you think of Russian Badger's new video?
Oh, it wasn't his best. I'll be real honest. It was not.
It was alright.
It was okay. I didn't dislike it.
It wasn't the 100% funny juice like we get like the one with the like.
I'll be real honest.
The arcade one, like where he like the Earth Defense Force 4 whatever. That was hilarious. That was probably his funniest I've seen in a while.
I'm gonna be real honest. I think my biggest problem with with Russian Badger right now.
Just hold up. I will pull out.
Hold on. My biggest problem with Russian Badger right now is I feel like he let his mocap suit go to his head a little bit. What I mean by that is he's relying on it for comedy too much, like his over-exaggerated movements, explosions in every edit that he does. Like, I feel like he's kind of said, I've got this mocap suit and I've got this cool editing software, so I'm just going to take full advantage of that and just use that for a lot of my comedy. Because I've noticed that one thing I notice in almost every Russian Badger video now, he punctuates almost every joke or every line with some kind of gunshot or explosion, which is funny for a while until you start saying, okay, I need some more content behind this. I need some more juice behind the joke. And that I feel like if he actually got a little bit more versatile with what he did, outside of just, hey look, explosion, and super cool motion cap thing. I'm not saying it's bad, I'm saying
it needs more than just that.
Right, and I think he's started to rely on it a bit too much, is all I'm saying.
And the thing is, it is incredibly enjoyable, and trust me, if we had the mocap shoot, we'd be using the nonsense.
No question. If I could do what Russian Badger does, dude, like...
Yeah. And the thing is, don't get us wrong, he still makes us laugh. It's just... Because the joke in and of itself is still funny, it's just... We want him to mix it up a little bit, too.
Of all the things to fight. No! No, not now. My most hated warrior to fight against, Kyoshin, and it's a bot, 3 of them. But anyway.
You sound like Arnold Schwarzenegger? Don't show me Sarakanas.
Oh, and for the record, before anyone asks, because I know someone will, what do I think about Lobo like Lobo Muerte, the death from Puss in Boots 2. Absolutely god tier. I love him.
They actually did not ask that.
Well, I knew someone would ask it eventually when people start asking me about my opinion on death since I write the Death Diary series. I'm like, yeah, that question's going to come up. I might as well go ahead and answer it.
Somebody says, level 3 bots are a menace to society.
No, you don't.
It's Skynet, right? Watch out!
No, Kyoshin, leave me alone. Yes! Eat it, Kyoshin. What the? Leave it. No! Stop it! You made me waste my revenge! No!
That's okay. These boys might help you get it back.
Not if that Kinsei's smart, and I think he is. Shoot!
Artificial intelligence going too far?
Stop it! No! Ah! Freaking bot 3 Kyoshins. Ah! And see what I mean? He didn't hit me with any heavies, he hit me with all the lights. Ah! Dang this Kyoshin. He's died once.
Oh, what would your version of Death say to Apollyon after she died? Ooh.
Death, the way that I created Death was he doesn't judge people. Like, he may not like the way people do things, or he may not like what people do, but he wouldn't look at her and say, you evil piece of crap. He'd still treat her with dignity and respect. He would take her soul like he took anyone else's. He might even ask, why did you feel the need to do what you did? He'd want to understand her.
Or did you know my brother War?
Did you know War? Do you know my brother? I sent someone coming. Yep, there's Tiandi on his way. I wonder how Slanders will deal with this enemy without my help.
So I'm just like, get over here.
I don't want to feed his revenge yet.
Okay, there you go.
Oh, Slander's about to be ganked from behind. I better help.
When in doubt, whack. Ooh, Soviet Starfish Production. What a name. I love it. Drop $5. Have you or Lark watched Records of Ragnarok?
I know of it. I know what it talks about and what it's about.
I know of 2 shows.
I have not watched it.
I know of 2 shows about Ragnarok. One seemed interesting to me. The other one was a terrible isekai.
Records of Ragnarok is basically gods and mythical figures fighting.
Oh yeah, because so the good one.
Crap! I keep falling for you.
Oh, and here comes the Shaolin.
Along came Jones.
Basketball Jones?
You captured Zone A.
Oh crap! Revenge. Keep your distance, boy. Oh no! Shaolin, you got a little too big for your britches. Stay away from him, Shaolin.
The revenge is about to drop. Get ready.
Oh,
Slandy bit. No!
Slandy bit it! No!
How could you do that? He was our boy.
Crap.
He was in his prime.
Ah! I got caught by the light! Blinded by the light! That's one smart Kensei, like, no lie. He knows how to play.
Meanwhile, the Kensei going, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh.
No, he's in the zone, man. He's in the zone. Auto zone, as it were.
And then along came Zeus. Oh, I love those memes.
And then along came Zeus.
He hurled his thunder.
Yeah, the muses from Hercules, like low tier, awesome.
Yeah, him saying he hurled his thunderbolt is a euphemism for well, you know what Zeus does.
and most Greek myths began with, and then
Zeus banged her too. Zeus, don't bang that too late.
Like I did it. All right, I think we got time for one more Dominion, then we'll switch over to Breach, because we usually use breaches, to just chat. Ain't that right?
Indeed.
All right, one more Dominion. I think I'll go Afira this time. I've been laying off Afira for a while because I finally got her up to Rep 7 and I wanted to take a break from her, but I think it's time to go ahead and bring her back. And for those wondering if I've come up with her legend yet, you damn right I have. You damn right I have.
Zeus took the form of a swan. Greek girls are easy.
What, all I did was become a swan and I still got her? Man, you
I think the real low blow is when it's like, hey, I want to get with that girl, I'm going to turn her into a cow, and I will also be a cow. It's like, wait, Zeus, stop. Don't do that.
Oh, I just got an interesting comment on my execution graded for Conqueror. It says, I feel he being me, is too harsh on the lethality grade because I feel the executions are mainly used to put them out of commission and not kill, but they are literal executions, so they should kill, but if they take someone's arm off on a battlefield, they probably won't try and fight back. To that I say the same thing I say every time. If it's called an execution, I expect it to end your life. like people always say, oh, come on, it would totally knock them out or put them out of commission, then call it a takedown. Don't call it an execution, call it a takedown.
Or a finisher.
Or a finish, but no, it's called in the menu screen execution. So I'm going to look at it and say, did this kill?
Mm-hmm.
That's the way I look at it.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, anything else in chat before we begin the match? Oh, we got the TND from last time on our team, it looks like.
Alright.
Alright. Oh, a Valkyrie, this is going to get ugly. I am not good at fighting the new updated Valkyrie. But then again, you could say that about anything. You could say, hey Raven, which hero are you good at fighting against?
Me personally, I am great at fighting the minions.
The minions don't stand a chance against
Then
me.
I get poked, immediately die.
Especially in Breach, those minions don't stand a chance. Oh! And then it'll show killed by a minion. That's the moment where I say, I quit. I'm done. Time to play Frogger or something. Hold on, 1 second. 1 second. I'll be right there.
You okay, buddy?
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, okay.
A little hot. Turn out the fan.
Yep, turn on the fan.
You know when you get in the zone.
Auto zone.
Auto zone.
Yo, Raven, what do you think of the story of Red Dead Redemption 2?
It's good. It's very, very good. It's very, very good.
It makes me sad, but it's good.
Oh, I mean, it's very well written.
Arthur.
I like the first Red Dead too. Red Dead Redemption 2 though, like dude, took it to the limit.
I also love hearing the stories from like the mocap team for Red Dead 2. The bond those guys share is admirable. What does your hero legend entail? All right, you're gonna have to wait.
You're just gonna have to wait until I get to it.
Ooh, spoilers. Hey Raven, how will Apollyon react to the current state of Heathmore? You know, funny you mention it.
Funny you mention that. I actually asked that question.
We have a video about that. What if Apollyon came back? This concludes my lesson in DNC lore. The test will be next Monday.
Shaman, why you do this to me?
You captured Zone A.
How could you do him like that?
Crap. I'm getting bit. I'm getting bit.
Yeah, this is what happens when you don't housebreak your shamans. Raven, are you ever gonna...
I'm gonna back out and go heal. Y'all have fun with that shaman.
Raven, you ever gonna rate universal executions?
Yes, I will rate them. Probably after I get done with all the unique executions. But I'll go through the universals. I will go through the universals, and this gives more time for those universals to come out. Because there are a lot of them. There are a whole lot of them. And when I rate the universals, I'll probably have to leave out some realism, like obviously.
Oh, Jedi Knight just had a great one. Just like, somehow Apollyon returned. And the immediate response, oh gosh.
Somehow Apollyon has returned. We'll need to use the holdo maneuvers.
Yeah,
or the Holden maneuvers.
Where's that gun barrel I need to suck?
Don't get away from me, Lord. Anyway. I'm gonna go help out in A. No, you don't.
Minions are the true Chads of For Honor. They're braver than most players. My first being they had the cojones to take a swing at a Lawbringer, Shigoki, and then a Raider. Yep. It's the equivalent of, like, if you've ever seen, what was it called, the something dark side, when it's like, I feel like I'd take the Empire on myself. Really? Alright, Dax, I got this one.
Ooh, Shaman, you ran right into your death. That was not a good look.
Like I say, you gotta housebreak him.
Slander over there.
He's just zenning out, my friend. He is just in the zone.
I'm not gonna lie, it is so tempting to run over there and shield bash him off. It is so tempting. I won't do it because I am a true friend. I am a true friend. I would not do that to you. And then I just turn around. Nah, I can't help it.
Could you do the instrument executions?
Yeah, I'll definitely review those because I think they're ridiculous.
That would be a great April Fool's when they all just get 4 out of 4s for everything. Just perfect.
Oh shoot! Sea's in trouble. Sea's in trouble. Spirited warrior is spirited warlord is having trouble. Hold on, spirited warlord, I'm a coming. Oh, he's not having trouble. He's doing great.
Slanderous over there found an inner peace.
Spirited warlord, do you even need my help, man? You got this. Yeah, you got it.
All joking aside, I'm genuinely curious if any of the universal executions will actually get a perfect 4 in realism. I think like the ones with the dagger.
The dagger ones probably would. A lot of those look really good.
Yeah.
And I love them. Like, I think they're awesome. Some of them I'm just like, holy crap.
Oh no.
Oh crap. Hang on, Tiandi. There you go.
Enemy team is breaking.
Oh my gosh, only our Kinsei has tasted an L. This is not good. I'm worried that something bad is gonna happen.
Oh no. Minions really be watching their allies get slaughtered by a 7-foot-tall, 300-pound pure muscle giant.
Hold on.
Still throw hands.
I'm not letting that Shaolin get away. I'm letting that Shaolin get away now. I have no desire
Chasing down the Confucian, chasing down the Buddhist monk. The Chinese government suddenly let your social credit score go up.
No. Stay away from me. Stay away from me. Oh, no. No.
Oh no.
I'm picking you up. Kinsei, I need you to protect me. Kinsei, I need you to protect me. There we go. Okay.
Slander is still chilling.
Well, because he's chilling. I don't feel like... What should I do here?
What's the right move? Alright?
Whoa.
No!
Whoa.
You ruined something beautiful. Don't do it.
And in revenge, Kinsei just... I love it. Let me dance for you. Oh, damn. Ran out of time.
Aw, Slander's brought a puppy.
Slander's brought a puppy? I want to pet it. Oh, wait, no, the Quran is very clear about how dogs are to be treated.
If it's a work dog, it's okay.
Is it a work dog?
I don't know. Would we classify warhounds as work dogs? That's the question.
I don't know.
And if they enjoy what they do, is it work?
And I believe that Heidegger once said...
Yeah, that's great, Raven.
All right, well, I'm going to pull out so that we can head over to Breach. And this is the time, guys, where you guys get to, ask your questions. We can have a conversation, and you can try to get me ranting. It's not as hard as you think. I can rant over every little thing. But that's what Breach mode is all about for me. It's just about having fun. So we'll get into a match, and we'll just do a few rounds of Breach, and we'll close out the night. Sounds like a plan. And I'm not sure if I will yet, but maybe tomorrow, don't know, because I don't think we have anything going on tomorrow. We may do a Rainbow Six Siege stream since we didn't do it last week because we did Hogwarts Legacy. We will see. I'll talk it over with Lark and we'll discuss it.
Yeah. I don't care what the Holy Book says, I must pet the good boy.
I don't care what the Quran says, I must pet the good boy.
It's actually more of the Hadith than anything else.
Yeah, it is a Hadith, you're right.
Yeah, hey Raven and Lark, what did George Lucas base the Empire from Star Wars on? Because I have seen people say American imperialism or Rome.
I wouldn't say American imperialism.
No. In the original trilogy, Nazi Germany.
Yeah, because stormtroopers.
And if you look at the Imperial officer's uniform, it's eerily similar to the Nazis.
The Nazis.
Now, the takeover and transition from Republic to Empire, you could argue there's some Roman influence in there too.
For sure. I have not. You know what? I feel like I need to go. I have no idea who to go.
Yep.
I don't know who to. We got 2 wardens and a Aphira, so that doesn't help me. I'm gonna go.
When's the last time you played Shaolin?
Shaolin. That's a good question. Let's do Shaolin.
There you go.
Shaolin is my choice. I will do Shaolin.
For that, Ravenlark do a German impression.
Yeah, Lord.
Oh gosh, I'm gonna start making a Company of Heroes references.
You're gonna start Hogan's Heroes.
Jawohl, attacking the armor with my rifle. Alright, wasting ammo.
Wasting ammo.
Oh.
This is not a good use of resources.
You are stormtroopers, not a bunch of
I
magicians.
feel like I've been more into my Austrians there.
So there you go.
Alright, but we have only just begun. Oh. That raider just started running away.
I feel like the Republic feels inspired by the UNSC. Well, the Republic came out before the UNSC, if I recall.
Did it? Did it really?
Yeah. So. And the UNSC is, well, it's doing its best.
I will now meditate.
Who would win in an IRL fight, Medjai or Raider?
In an IRL fight?
I'm probably gonna go Raider.
Yeah, Raider, honestly.
I feel like the Danax would just... It's simpler to use weapon, and since it won't be... I don't think it'd be as wonky to use.
Yeah, the Danax isn't as difficult to manage. It's very simplistic. Oh, hold on. Got him. Ow. Freaking Raider.
Oh yeah, they want you for next one to go conk in honor of your...
Oh, okay, next one. Sure, I'll go conk next round. That's fine. I will go conk next round. Slander's just hanging out by the by the thing to get it rolling. I like that.
The Old Republic is superior to the Empire, hands down, especially those Old Republic troopers who were badasses going against the little Sith Lords.
Yes.
I love that. Like, bum rushes a Sith Lord, stops him only for him to whip out a knife and a grenade going, "Come on, take me." Hey Raven Lark, have you seen South Park?
Yes, I've watched some South Park.
We've seen a bit.
It's okay. I don't have anything against it.
It's not like
Wait, how did you die? Slander, how did you... Oh, you got crushed by the thing. Oh. Slanderous got crushed by the ram.
Okay, next time, put up a slanderous crossing sign so the ram knows to stop.
I agree with this.
Since you mentioned your dislike for Velen, what's your opinion on Harley Quinn?
Oh, it's not as bad, but it's pretty piss poor. All I see when I look at Harley Quinn is, oh, by the way, girl power, better than you, all heroes bad, and I'm now lesbian.
Imagine a story where Conk meets an Aphira who turns out to be his long-lost sibling. Does this seem interesting?
That'd be kind of cool.
Actually, you could probably work with
You
something.
can make that argument, because keep in mind, I am of the opinion that the Aphira are slave warriors who were taken from other lands, so totally, that would actually be kind of, work.
It could.
Break down that dang wall while I play my lute. Alright, great.
The Empire was originally going to be based on feudal Japan, as the Emperor was originally going to be a puppet of the military before Episode 5. Yeah, well, I mean, Darth Vader's suit is partially based off of samurai.
Yeah, I'm sure, and their fighting style is also more samurai-based. But they also call them Imperial Stormtroopers, which is directly from the Waffen.
Yep. Stormtroopers.
Believe it or not, that's the first time I've successfully pulled off that execution, because anytime I play Shaolin, I get destroyed. Anyway, so let's see if y'all can get me ranting tonight, because I feel like I need to rant about something. I don't know why, I just feel like I do.
Have you seen the new episode of South Park where they make fun of Harry and Meghan?
I haven't seen it, but I know of it.
I've seen the big scene, because that filtered out. And I love that they actually lacked the self-awareness, and they got mad at it.
Yeah.
Because, like, you're kind of proving their point now. I kind of wish that For Honor would do a little something where if you're a knight fighting a samurai, the enemy voice line would be in Japanese, but if it was a samurai mirror, it would be in English.
Oh, well, you know, they actually tried to do something about that. You know, not some time ago, they tried to add unique voice lines depending on the characters that fought. Like if a Nobushi fought a Valkyrie or something, they'd have a specific voice line or several voice lines for fighting them, like say, stick your spear in this Valkyrie, or like, come on you weeb, try me, or something like that. Like they would say something that was specific to the hero that they were fighting. But the fan backlash was so intense that Ubisoft scrapped the idea straight off.
Yeah, come on. I mean, it worked great for TF2. How many great lines did we get out of TF2?
Now, here's the thing. On the one hand, I understood why they were upset, because at the time, the game was not anywhere near balanced, and they were angry that we were getting this new cosmetic change that was not in any way meant to help the game balance-wise. So I get why people were angry, like, hey, why are you doing this when you need to be fixing the core gameplay? I understood that. But the fans were so vitriolic, just claiming that this was a sin against the game itself, that the developers just do not care. And the developers just said, okay, if this is so bad, we won't do it. And so they were true to their word and did not do it. And so on the one hand, I understand why people were frustrated. But on the other hand, don't complain now. Hey, why don't they do this? Yeah, we had that option. I suppose what you could argue is they should have done it now that they've balanced the game so much better. That now is the time that they should do that. But on the other end of that spectrum, you know, time and place, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. So, do you think the future of heroes need unique weapons and fighting styles, or can they have similar fighting styles like example Spartan, Hoplite, Familiar, to Valkyrie?
Well, that's the thing, isn't it? Because when Warmonger and Griffin came out, the big complaints that started coming up are, it's just reused movesets, it's just reused movesets, and that's what people have been saying. People have been complaining so much about reused movesets. In fact, Aphira is the first hero that they've done new mocap stuff with entirely, so she's got almost entirely unique movesets, except for a few. Her dodge heavy is Shaman, and her dashing heavy is Valkyrie, but that's beside the point. People were so excited, finally we get a hero who has unique movesets, which is great. I'm glad that Aphira has all that. But the fact is, if people are going to complain, hey, we need new unique movesets for all heroes, well, then that means it's going to be very difficult to bring in a hero like a Hoplite, because you have to say, all right, how is he going to fight differently than Valkyrie? How is he going to fight differently than Nobushi? How is he going to fight differently than Aphira? Like, how are you going to do this character any differently? But if you don't care about that, if you're like, no, they can totally reuse movesets, then there isn't a problem with adding a Hoplite or a Spartan. You know, not an issue. So it really depends. Is the fan base going to be okay with this?
Oh, and I also want to know what your opinion on the Indominus Rex is.
The Indominus Rex. I have no problem with it.
I think that they were a little stupid to, like, immediately, it's like, you know, why don't we take every bad gene in a dinosaur and just slap it together in one? That seems like a good idea.
I think that's dumb. But hey, in my everyday life with raptors, I've worked with it, you know? If you haven't read that story, I'd recommend it, but it's a thing.
It's great for April Fool's Day.
It's an odd thing, I'll be honest.
How many For Honor heroes got bonking? Raven, Clark, Gem.
How many?
Shugoki bonks?
Shugoki bonks, Shaolin bonks, Aphira bonks, Conqueror bonks. Joining under bonks.
Lawbringer when you use his top light bonks.
Yes, this is true.
The Centurion will bonk with his hilt too.
Oh, Shaman, not Shaman, sorry, Gladiator. What is wrong with me? Gladiator will bonk with his
Is that a
buckler.
bonk or a boop?
I feel like that might be a boop. You've got a point there. That might be a boop. I think those are the boopers.
Any luck getting your Apollyon analysis video back up?
No, unfortunately. I think what I'm going to have to do is just remove it entirely, take out the issues that were brought against it, and then re-upload it. That's what I'm going to have to do, because right now that they have been arguing that. What happened was, in my Apollyon video, there was a clip that I used where I compared Apollyon to the Major from the anime Hellsing Ultimate. And at first there wasn't any problem, but now for some reason, Madhouse Entertainment got upset and copyright flagged the video saying this is using Hellsing Ultimate footage. That's our property. You can't use it. And so instead of just saying, all right, well, we just won't monetize the video, they said, no, we're taking it down entirely. You can't even show it. And so I'm like, wow, that's shitty. So I'm probably just going to have to take the video down or download. I don't even know if I'll be able to download it. And re-upload it without that clip. I'll try my best, but I can't promise anything. I really can't. I'm going to try. I will try. That's all I can promise. If it doesn't work, then what I'll do is I'll release a new video entirely where I just restate what I said in the Apollyon video originally. I'm sorry. I'm doing the best I can. Because I know that was the video that got me on the map, essentially. Well, no, that one wasn't even it. That one wasn't the video that got me on the map. The video that got me on the map was the Apollyon versus Astria video. That's the video that has blown up on my channel, and I have never outshone it.
Yep. Come for the Apollyon versus Astria, stay for the heroes in history.
Play that loop.
David had a little lamb.
David had a little lamb. Get out of my way, minion. David had a little lamb, little lamb. Hi, what's up? No. Ha ha ha. Oh, ha. Oh shoot.
Ooh, we're in a bleeding Warhammer 40k Space Marine or a quite hungry shaman.
Ooh.
That's a good one.
That is a tough one. A bleeding Warhammer 40k Space Marine or a hungry shaman.
Depends. Does the Cornate cultist get to him first? Hey Raven, can you rant on Ant-Man Quantumania?
I'm sorry, Slander. I'm sorry. I was going into my combo and you were trying to do the feed. I messed that up. I apologize.
He's just coming up with a whole list of reasons to talk to you
like
in the video.
all the reasons to hate Raven Knight right here. All right. Well, I was asked next match to do conch, so I will do that. Next match is a conch-a-donk.
Yep. Aaron Lark, what is the worst YouTube historian you have ever seen?
Who's the worst YouTube historian I've ever seen? That's a good question. Well, extra credits goes up there at times.
Yeah, that's the thing, because there's several, I've seen several YouTube historians where I think they have one or two videos that are bad, but, the rest of what they do is actually pretty good or spot on.
Right.
I'd have to really do some research.
I don't know. I really have to think about that. I mean, if y'all gave me an example of a really bad take you've heard historically, I'll look at that, but most of the time what it is usually we'll find a YouTuber who does history, and they do generally well, but then they'll have a really bad take. Like, for example, Blue from Overly Sarcastic Productions. As a general rule, he does fine. But then there are times where he makes a really bad take, where he gets way too political or says something that is laughed out of the room by most historians.
And you're like, what the heck? I think if you find anybody that's peddling, something... one of the crazy theories, like the Afrocentrist theory. Then probably them.
I've heard those before.
But typically they don't get to be too mainstream.
I think one of the worst historical takes I've ever heard came from either Loxton and Noggin and their talk about For Honor, or that one guy who argued, that History Channel guy that argued that wearing armor was
actually no, them. I would say them, because they are pure, it's purely for the algorithm for them.
Mm-hmm.
They just hired a voice actor, read this AI-generated script, and go for it.
Well, what's funny about it is I don't know what else they make. That's the only video of theirs I've seen. But according to what some people say, they do fine if they do anything more modern history. But if they go into ancient history, they always screw it up.
Yep. Thoughts on Primal?
Like Far Cry Primal? Or
specifically? Oh, do you mean the show Primal?
The show Primal? I haven't watched it. I've heard it's good, but
Hey Raven, rant about
Batman. Rant about Batman? What about Batman? Because there's lots I could rant about with Batman, but it needs to be specific. Because Batman is a huge topic for me.
Yeah. Because honestly, I love Batman, but over the recent years, I've kind of been getting a little petered out with Batman.
Well, the problem is Batman's so oversaturated. That's the thing. They've just done him to death at this point. Like, everything is Batman.
Let the Dark Knight take a break.
Like, do some different heroes. And no, not your woke nonsense heroes.
It's like, DC's just like, would you like to see Batman? We've seen Batman 100 times.
Would you like to hear about Batgirl? No, not anything having to do with Batman. Okay.
Like, okay, Nightwing? No. Okay, hear me out. Batman.
No.
Maybe try another Superman movie where he fights Batman?
No. How about Spider-Man? Hey, that's good. Who fights Batman? No!
It's like, Spider-Man, Sony won't give you the rights, then Batman. Dang it.
How about the Flash? Okay, that works. Who meets Batman?
Okay, what if we go back in time? Yes. To Sengoku, Japan? Yes. Where Batman and fights all of us now.
It's like, okay, how about we do one about Wonder Woman, and her secret relationship with Batman? Although that's not too terrible.
Or what about we have a show about Lex Luthor, and he becomes Batman? I kid you not, apparently there was a... that's the problem, I've seen, several questions, is there ever a time where Batman... Or what would happen if Batman did this? And I go, there's a comic where he does it.
Yeah, literally. What if Batman was a pirate? It exists.
It's like, what if Superman was a Nazi? It exists.
And there's also, what if Superman was a communist? It exists.
Yep.
Hey, what if Captain America was a Nazi? It fucking exists. No, I'm not kidding.
What if Captain America was Canadian? Done. He's just a little nicer, or politer. Instead of a shield, he has a hockey stick.
Oh, shoot. Why you do this to me, Afira? Why you... Okay, now I'm mad.
What's your thoughts on the Skull Merchant's backstory and DVD?
I have not read it. I have not read the Skull Merchant's backstory yet. I kind of want to let her come out first. All I can say about the Skull Merchant and DVD is I'm like, okay, so DVD actually put in mommy energy. She looks like a robo-milf. That's what she looks like. I look at her like, mommy?
So basically, Atomic Hearts, huh? So listen, we know you don't want to play the Atomic Hearts because of Russia, so... Can we give you the Canadian version instead?
I don't mind. Don't get me wrong. I don't mind a cyborg cyborg killer. I don't even mind if she's female. I don't mind that. But they went out of their way to make her look sexy.
Here's the thing. Behavior knows dang well what sells.
You're not wrong there. They do know what sells there.
Do you think you would ever play Elder Scrolls Online? We both played it.
We both played Elder Scrolls Online. I just got bored of it.
Yeah, the problem is with the way the mechanics work, it's not as engaging as Skyrim or Oblivion is.
Let's put it this way: the trailers lie to you.
The trailers are amazing.
The trailers for Elder Scrolls Online are god tier excellent, but then you get into the gameplay and it's like, wow, this is not what I expected.
It's just okay.
Yeah. There are things about it I like.
Yeah, there are things about it, but what drove me insane, if you grew up, enjoying Elder Scrolls and the way Elder Scrolls does things, it's basically a generic fantasy... It's a generic fantasy MMORPG, but in the Elder Scrolls universe. Which, there are some things I like how they did, I actually like the design, the character creation I think is okay. I like the designs on the elves. They don't look like demons now. Okay, they look like better looking demons now. But, yeah. Thing is, if I want my Elder Scrolls fix, I'm jumping on Oblivion or Skyrim, typically. However, there are some things I do like about it. The Necromancer line's pretty cool.
There. He's done. Well, she's done. Sorry. Alright. Yeah,
have you seen the Bollywood movie, Panipat? A Maratha warrior with a shield and tool war? Would be awesome, but, I think it's similar to Warlord for the moveset. Would be a good hero. If they want a Maratha warrior, I would, again, just urge... The closest thing to that would probably be Rajput.
Yeah, again, if we're talking Bollywood, just go Rajput.
Raven and Lark, you think y'all would jump on Atomic Heart someday?
Okay, here's the thing. Let me just say this, and I'll talk more about this in my update video coming up for March. People ask me a lot to play certain games. They ask me to play Atomic Heart. They've asked me to play lots of stuff. I want to play these games, I really do, but I don't have the money. I really don't. My financial situation is very, very strained. If you really want me to play these games, I would ask that you help support me to do it. This isn't me begging, it's me just saying I can't purchase these games unless I have the financial capability to do so. And in order for me to have that financial capability, I need to make more income, which means I either need to work more or more donations need to come in, which is not a reflection on what y'all have done bad or good, it's just the nature of the beast. So there are ways that you can donate and help out. I have a Patreon that you can support me on. I have Teespring store where you can purchase merchandise. And of course, there's always donating in the super chat or watching the ads on videos. Those are all great ways to help support me and allow me to continue doing what I need to do. Because to give y'all a rough idea of how much I need to make a month to consider myself breaking even, I need to make about $550 on YouTube a month. And I usually do okay on that, but I don't go much higher than that. So if I want to be able to afford, like, to buy more games and do that kind of stuff, then I need to be being financially capable. Because the last two games I got, Hogwarts Legacy and One Piece Odyssey, One Piece Odyssey, I had gotten a huge financial help because people apparently that month were very, very generous in the month of December. I made a lot of money and I doubled what I normally make, which was fantastic. And then as for Hogwarts Legacy, that was a gift from Lark. So I was able to play those two games. But to buy any more games right now, I just don't have the money. So that's what I'll say about that. Will I play Atomic Hearts one day? It all depends on when I get the financial capability to do so. That is my answer to that question. Oh, Slander left. Oh, sorry, Slander, you had to go. I don't know if you got kicked because the game or if you just got bored playing against bots. I deeply apologize. I know that it's not always fun for folks like you.
Slander's just dropping little emotions like, I think he probably got kicked by her internet.
Oh, I'm sorry, man. I really am. I was enjoying playing with you.
No, really, that for honor moment. That's what he said, for honor moment.
Yeah, you're not wrong there. You're not wrong there. Well, thank you so much anyway for playing with us. We're probably not going to play much more after this anyway. This will probably be maybe our second to last match of the night because haven't gotten ranting on anything, so probably just going to leave it at this.
But we really appreciate
you coming in. It was such a nice treat to have you on, and I tell you no lie, you definitely carried us for most of our matches.
Get some rest for your back. You carried some team.
Yeah, you carried us most of the night tonight. So
we need to change. We need to change the title. It's like For Honor Friday, changing seasons, featuring Slanderous, who carried us.
Yeah, I'll probably change the thumbnail and title for tonight because you made this night very fun. So thank you so much, Slanderous. This was awesome. And if you hate me now for a few of my dumbass moments, I do not play like that Zhang Jun moment. Oh, I'm gonna be kicking myself for that.
I'm pretty sure he's gonna clip it and make a little. It's like never trust Raven Knight.
Never trust Raven Knight. He will kill you. But thanks again, man, for coming in. That was so awesome.
He says, "Same here. I'll see you next time."
Yeah, man.
Love that dude.
Yeah, I love Slanderous. Hopefully, we get to do more with him in the future.
Rant about Roald Dahl being censored.
Oh, that nonsense!
There we go.
My gosh! So, for those who don't know, Roald Dahl was a famous children's book author who wrote such classics as Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, the BFG or the Big Friendly Giant.
Not the Weapon from Doom.
No, not the Weapon from Doom. The Big Friendly Giant was a children's book. There's a Matilda. There's Three Witches. Witches. Like so, he's. Yes, he did do James and the Giant Peach. The whole thing about Roald Dahl is what he likes to do is he likes to write about children in very tragic or abusive circumstances where they go on a supernatural or magical adventure or age of discovery in which they get their or the big bad adults or authority figures get their comeuppance. Like James and the Giant Peach or the BFG. If you've ever seen those, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So apparently the publishers of Roald Dahl books went in and they edited and censored a lot of vocabulary in his words. Like they changed, not even really racial or wrong things either, because he really didn't have a lot of that. They censored words like fat. They censored fat. They censored the word Oompa Loompa. They called Oompa Loompas little people. Are you serious? Like, oh my gosh, how thin-skinned are you that you get offended by the words fat? And how stupid are you to think that you should change the word Oompa Loompa to little people? Are you Yes, because midgets and dwarfs around the world are going to go like, yes, thank you. I felt so offended by Oompa Loompas. I'm glad I feel represented. You think I'm an orange green hair monstrosity. It can't be serious. It's so thin-skinned. It's so thin-skinned. Roald Dahl is rolling in his grave. Oh, that is so terrible. That is so terrible.
By the way, Death just said that tomorrow is his birthday, so happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Death. Thank you. You've been a long-time follower of the channel, so thank you so much. Happy birthday to you. Is it? No, it's not that. Oh, it's not that. So happy birthday, Death.
Yeah, I agree. A person that's probably more offensive because Oompa Loompa is like that's not even a human. That's just like a different little subspecies, like a leprechaun sort of thing. And they say no, we're going to change it to little people. So now, what are you saying that Willy Wonka exclusively hires midgets? Weird.
Maybe he does. I don't even know.
I don't know. I don't think he lets the FDA into his building.
I wouldn't if I were him.
Yeah.
You freaking... Just...
We're going to whack you now. This channel. Oh, thanks, Dad.
Shoot.
Let's see. Raven, what keeps you playing For Honor?
That is such a good question.
That's a philosophical
question. That's such a good question. Why do I keep playing it? Because on the grand scheme of things, people have often pointed out it's not that great of a game. It has a lot of problems, and I don't deny that. It has a lot of problems. But why do I keep playing it? Several reasons. One reason, obviously, is because I make content for it, and that content is my most popular content. People watch me more for Honor than anything else, and I know a lot of people say, "Oh, well, I like your writing stuff, and oh, I like your Rainbow Six stuff, or I like other stuff, and I wish you'd play other games to branch things out." And I really appreciate you guys who say that. It means a lot that you like me for other things besides just For Honor. That means the world to me. But as I said, I need to be able to make money, and frankly, For Honor is a money maker because a lot of people watch that. Literally, I will make a writing video, and someone will comment saying, "When you do Highlander this," or something like that.
Yep.
And like, so, literally, Lark releases his video on the railroad and Fallout. One of the first comments he gets, "When we get in Kyoshin Hero in History."
I think it was like a Stormcloaks one. I can't remember.
I can't remember which one it was exactly, but it had nothing to do with For Honor. But we got comments saying when you're, and I still get them to this day. So it gets annoying. It really does. But still, For Honor is what I'm most popular for, so that's one reason. But if that was the only reason I did For Honor, that'd be incredibly shallow. So there's more to it than that. The other reason I do it is because at the end of the day, even with all of its faults, I didn't get into For Honor because I like the competitive nature of it. I got into For Honor because Lark and I, well, okay, me personally, we're both historians, but I love medieval combat. Genuinely, Lark's nickname for our family, for him, is Primer. Because for him, his answer to everything is a gun. Okay, he in his opinion,
and explosives.
In his opinion, if it can't be solved with the right amount of explosive, it's not a problem. You know,
If it can't be solved with explosives, you're not using enough.
Exactly. So with him, it was always about guns, explosives, modern day combat. For me, I was that kid who ran around with a stick wanting it to be a sword. I love swords. I love medieval combat. I practiced karate. I practiced Muay Thai. I practiced capoeira. I practiced kung fu. I practiced all these martial arts. I got to try kendo. I got to try HEMA. I got to do all this really cool stuff. I love medieval combat. So the chance to try all these different medieval combat styles and unique techniques and stuff like that, it's a dream come true for me. I love it to death, and I am just so in love with that concept and with what this game can offer. With that said, I'm gonna go Warden just so that I can get them out there. But I'm instead of playing Ruth, I'm gonna go Lord William. Yeah, Knight Warden William. Anyway, so I love that aspect of For Honor. So even if I'm not good at the game, which I definitely am not good at it, I still enjoy the appeal of medieval combat. And of course, people say, well, why don't you play something like Chivalry or something like that, which also gives medieval combat. Chivalry is not something I'm all that great at. Plus, I like the aesthetics of For Honor too, because Chivalry is primarily just knights. And, what is it? Ghost of Tsushima is primarily samurai, you know? But with this, knights, Vikings, samurai, Wu Lin, and now Egyptian, pirate, Middle Eastern, there's so much variety, so much fun to be had in it, and I absolutely love it. It's created a community for me that I absolutely can hang around with, and plus, genuinely, I feel like I bring something to the community that very few others do, which is history, culture, discussing it from a cultural and historical perspective. And not a lot of people do that. It doesn't make me popular. I'm not rubbing shoulders with folks like Freeze or John DeLire or Marco Yolo or any of those folks. But still, the chance to play a round or two with someone like Slanderous, or to get help with a video from folks like Vita Neon, those small moments where I can feel like, yes, I contributed something awesome, it means the world to me. So why do I keep playing it? Because I genuinely love what this game has to offer, even if I'll never be as good at it as other folks. I'm not really playing it to be the best. I'm not playing it to be competitive. I'm not playing it to be perfect. I'm playing it because I genuinely just love it. I love what it has to offer, and I always have. Even at its worst. I was there when it was at its worst, guys, so whenever people say, oh, this game is so bad, you didn't see it when it started. When it started, it was pretty bad, okay? It has come so far. It's barely the same game. People keep saying, when are we going to get a For Honor 2? I don't know. I feel like this game has evolved so much. I don't know if we'll ever get one or ever need one because it's been changing so much from where it started. Which is why I feel bad for Warden. He's changed so little since he came out. So that is where I stand on all that. Anything else in chat?
Let's see.
Now that I've had that little moment.
Yep. Let's see. Shark Chaos says you were the first For Honor YouTuber he ever watched.
Oh, thank you. I actually watched a lot of For Honor YouTubers starting out, some who aren't even there anymore. And that was part of the reason I made my own channel, because a lot of those early For Honor YouTubers were just so hateful to the game, saying this game is terrible, it's dead, there's nothing good about it. And I was like, I don't know, I still like it.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. What do you think about that guy that said Shamash beat Yahweh in a battle?
Who?
Remember that one pagan guy, atheist, whatever, that was saying that he was using that one example from like 2 Kings to say.
No, he took the Bible out of context in that situation. I would need to look at 2 Kings to actually explain.
Inspiring Philosophy actually had a take on it. I'm not sure I agree with his take on it, but from what I understand, like I looked at it as like I'd hardly call it a win, and you could argue maybe, just maybe, they whooped up on the armies of Judea, but not really Yahweh, because like Yahweh, like Elisha showed up and said, I really don't want to be here, but fine, I'll help you out. Do this. And everything he said happened, and then he performed a human sacrifice, and then the battle kind of ended. But everything else about Edom was like destroyed.
I need to look at 2 Kings to remember everything about the battle and what happened. But as I recall, when I first looked at it, I had to say, no, that's not entirely...
It's kind of a...
Yeah, it's a little, It's a little...
to me, it's kind of reaching.
Well, it's a pagan wanting to try to get one up on God, and
it's just like, well, where's Shamash now?
Yeah, that would be my response. If he truly did beat God, where is he now, and why is God still reigning supreme?
Yep.
That would be my question. Because if your God is superior, he would not let my God do what he can.
Inspiring Philosophy actually had a very interesting take on it, though.
Well, you said you didn't fully agree with it.
Yeah, I wasn't sure I fully agreed with it, but it was an interesting take.
Well, Inspiring Philosophy does usually have unique takes.
Yep. Hey, Raven, rant about 343 Industries, Halo. They didn't do as good a job as Bungie. There, we said it.
Bungie's better.
Yep, absolutely. I really wish we had just kept more games within the timeline of the Halo Covenant and War instead of going afterwards, but yeah. It is what it is. Raven and Lark, what do you guys think of the new Angron and the World Eaters?
I don't know how they've changed.
They killed Yarick, that's all I need to know.
They killed Yarick, and now they pissed off.
The orcs are coming for him.
It's going to turn into a huge war between Angron and the orcs.
You are the best homie there ever was.
Right now, I'm too caught up in the fact that there's now a female version of Corvus Corax out there, and I'm like, Raven Mommy exists.
Yeah. It's a fan art. It's not canon. They didn't cave.
No, of course it's not canon.
How's the Lamentations? I'm still in the process of playing through the NCR run-through. I took a break because Hogwarts Legacy came out, and also I am editing the video for the next Assassin's Creed Ranked. Unfortunately, it's taking a little longer than I thought because I had to get a new video editing software, and I'm still working the kinks out of it. I'm tempted to try and bust out the old PC, see if it'll work, just so I can use VideoPad for a little longer. Well, we can experiment with that tomorrow.
Yeah, we can worry about that later. Anyway, let's see if you can get me ranting again. Y'all almost got me.
We've got one good rant.
You got one decent one. I'll give you that. Because I don't know how much longer I'll be going tonight.
Raven and Lark, have you ever heard of the Dead Space remake? We've heard of it.
I've heard of it. I haven't played it because I didn't play the original.
What horror games other than DVD have you both played?
I played Five Nights at Freddy's once. I never played any of the sequels.
I've played Amnesia: The Dark Descent, and I'd probably say that's my favorite. I also played Phasmophobia, which is, with the right people, it's less of a horror game and more of a dark comedy. Raven, will you play Wolfenstein?
Again, sponsor me. Like that's my response. Like, I cannot afford any new games right now. If you want me to play a game, not to be blunt, but pay me. Like, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be mean. I really am not. It's just
the thing is, like, we don't we got groceries to buy. We can't just
yeah. That's
like, if we were like Mr. Beast level, wouldn't be a problem.
oh, what's up, Crippling Vibes?
Hey,
Good to have you. But odd to see you not playing Apollyon. That's a little different.
He didn't know he was coming into us. Otherwise, he would have definitely chosen Apollyon.
Or maybe he knew.
No.
Well, tell you what, we may do one more match and you can play your Apollyon next match.
We'll see.
Well, what I'm trying to do right now is get Warden up to that next beautiful rep.
Indeed. Well,
Leave her alone, Griffin.
last Skylander, Jaguar, Anthony. What are you reacting to? I'm a little confused there.
What are you talking about?
They said they're going. You have, and they're going. Whoa! I don't know. It's like, is that the orc thing? Is that to one of the games we've played? I'm confused.
Yeah, they might be talking amongst each other.
If so, have fun.
Have fun with that.
I hate the argument about For Honor is Dead when Red Dead Online is worse than. Yeah, Red Dead
Online is dead.
Emphasis on dead online.
Yeah, Red Dead Online is. It's so sad. I wanted it to be much more amazing than it is, but it's.
Oh yeah.
It's dead.
They were commenting on the fact they were surprised you played FNAF.
I did once. It was okay.
You played it on mobile, I recall.
No, I think I played it on my old laptop. I didn't
Technically, a laptop is mobile.
Technically, but it was fine. I think it gave me heart palpitations though.
I think that was the intent. I just love that Scott Cawthon's like, hey, your animatronics are creepy. He's like, creepy? Maybe I should make a horror game. Has no experience making a horror game. Makes one of the most iconic horror games to ever exist.
Yeah, for sure.
Last Friday, my swim team won at state championship. Oh,
hey, congrats, man! That's awesome.
Even though in an article by the Athletic Association in my state put us a distant second. All right, now you got to firebomb the newspaper office. Just kidding. Don't actually do that.
Do not do that. Do not do that.
We do not condone Molotoving newspaper office.
Lark, you sometimes get on me for saying stupid things in a stream. That was stupid.
To quote a famous YouTuber, firebomb them in Minecraft. Just say controversial statements in Minecraft.
In Minecraft.
Hey Raven, question. What was the video about U.S. soldiers being evil called? It's in Discord.
It's in Discord somewhere under video topics or Ask Raven. I can't remember which.
Yeah.
But it's called every U.S. soldier is a criminal. No, not even a war criminal, just a criminal. Because as far as he's concerned, if you participate in war, you're a murderer. And I'm like, you're full.
Army Corps of Engineering working real hard to keep the Mississippi River going. What? Oh, it's an Ask Raven. The only thing that goes good with a Molotov cocktail is the Molotov bread basket. Exactly. Steal their diamonds. In Minecraft. Like, why would I waste alcohol for Molotovs? You can use gasoline. Actually, no, don't use gasoline. The fumes will ignite first. But yeah, you can use another flammable liquid other than alcohol. One of my favorite quotes from another YouTuber is, "Fighting fire with fire will land you an arson charge."
Yep.
What is your opinions on Zorro?
You mean from One Piece or from the Antonio Banderas movies?
Let's start with Antonio Banderas and work our way down.
I love the first Zorro movie, The Legend of Zorro. That one was... Or was it The Mask of Zorro?
I think the first one was The Mask of Zorro.
Either way, love the first one. The first one was absolutely amazing. The second one was terrible. The sequel was absolute dog shit. It was one of the worst sequels I've ever seen.
Oh, the second one.
Oh, Roronoa Zorro? Kick ass. Coolest member of the Straw Hat Crew, bar none. Note I said coolest, not strongest. Luffy still holds that.
Because he ate a literal god fruit.
Yeah, literally. He is a god.
He is the god of memes.
God of memes. But Zoro's awesome. Like, his attacks, like, it's just like, you wouldn't expect it to be. I love what Christopher Sabat, the English voice for Zoro, said. He said, playing Zoro is incredibly easy because most of the episodes that he's in, he's sleeping or not doing anything, wakes up briefly to say something badass, goes back to sleep, then he gets into a fight where all he says are where he says a random animal, and then strike or slash, so he'll go, like he goes, my job is basically to go, three sword style! And I'm like, I mean, hey, if it works.
Okay. Hey, Ravenlock, did you hear about the Australian YouTuber got his house firebombed? Holy crap.
I did not hear about that.
Why was his house... that joke earlier if I had known.
How the heck? Why? Why was he firebombed? What happened?
Did they see a spider? What happened? Oh, it's Australia, of course.
It's Australia, of course they saw a spider.
Have you seen the Zorro the Explorer meme?
Yes, I've seen that. Zorro the Explorer. Where are we going today, Zorro? We're going to go find Hawkeye Mihawk and become the world's greatest swordsman.
We ended up in Mordor.
And then he goes, do you see Mihawk's castle? Where? Mouse clicks on it. Thanks. Walks away. End of series.
Okay, let's see. What are our favorite first-person shooters?
I don't have a whole lot of favorites in that regard because I'm not good at first-person shooters. Actually, I'm just not good at games in general.
Yours is probably Rainbow Six Siege.
Rainbow Six Siege is probably the only one I still play. I used to play Call of Duty until I got bored. And then there's Halo. I mean,
yeah. For me, it's probably either Halo Reach.
Halo Reach is awesome.
Or Battlefield 1. Battlefield 1 is like the only one I ever really enjoyed playing online.
Yeah.
Because, gosh, playing a dedicated medic and just reviving an entire squad.
We also played Star Wars Battlefront 2, and that had, like...
Yeah, well, the good Star Wars Battlefront 2, or should I say, the better Star Wars Battlefront 2 was third-person shooter.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, though I will always love that game.
Yes.
What do you think of Rings of Power?
It's shit.
It's awful.
It's one of the worst things created by man.
Have you two played Team Fortress 2? I have. I'm not good at it. I love it. I'm not good at it, though. I play Medic purely because I can actually help. That's the only way I know how to help my team. What do you guys think of the movie My Cousin Vinny?
Love it. That's such a good movie. That's such a good movie. My Cousin Vinny. My Cousin Vinny. You're on everything this guy said was bullshit.
Oh, I love it. It's like, I'm on a roll here.
I'm stupid.
Yes. Will you return to Neo 2?
I beat it. I mean, yeah, I'll play it again.
Yep.
If anyone wants to watch it. I don't think they do.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing. Last time I played it, I got hate for it. That's what caused the great purge of my Discord, because people shat on me for playing it. The story goes that when I played it last, Elden Ring had recently come out. And I didn't want to get Elden Ring right away because I wanted the hype to die down. I didn't want to buy something just because of the hype. And so I was doing a live stream where I was playing Neo 2 and having a good time. Not a lot of people came onto the live stream. It was very sparse, and I was a little disappointed in that. But then when I went on to Discord saying, how did people enjoy the Neo 2 stream, I had people saying, wait, you actually played Neo 2 and didn't play Elden Ring? But that's ridiculous. And I tried to explain my reason why. I was like, I was playing it because I didn't want to do it for the hype and all that kind of stuff. And they said it's bullshit excuses. Like that's just laughable excuses. And I said, no, it's not a laughable excuse. I'm trying to explain why I didn't get Elden Ring. And they just kept mocking and making fun, and so I lost my temper with them, and then they pulled the just trolling bra kind of situation. And so it turned into this whole thing where they called me a crybaby YouTuber and all this kind of stuff, and I just got rid of the people who were going to troll me, so that's what it turned into.
What's your opinion on the Killdozer Man quote, sometimes reasonable men must do unreasonable things?
It's true. I agree with Jordan Peterson where he says sometimes the monster is what you need. Sometimes you have to be the aggressor. Sometimes inside every man is a monster. Inside every man is a beast, you know? And the true men will look at themselves, look inwardly, see that they have this beast inside them, recognize what it's capable of, recognize what they could be capable of if left unchecked, and then choose to use that power as a monster to protect, to defend, to support. You know, because here's the reality. I am fully aware of how much I could hurt someone. I have hurt people. I've hurt people in the octagon. I've hurt people accidentally. I am very much aware that I have the potential to be absolutely dangerous. And because I'm aware of that fact, I have to be extra careful. But that also means that I have the power to defend others. Because I am aware of other people's pain that I could inflict and the pain that I can experience, I recognize evil when I see it, and I know I can make a difference. So, for example, I know that I could punch someone really hard and knock them out or kill them. So because I'm aware of the fact that I'm capable of this, and I see someone else doing it to someone, I know this is what this person is doing because I know I'm just as capable of that. I'm willing to stand up and protect them and use that same energy that could harm and use it to defend. You become the defender. You become something that is needed. I think this idea, like this whole notion of toxic masculinity, I'm like, you do know that those same toxic men are the same people who defend you, right? Same people. Anyway, so that's where I stand on that.
Indeed. If the this is scary. If the fallen were the size of a full-grown moose and you were armed with a spear, what would you rather fight? A huntsman spider, a bullet ant, wasp, centipede, or giant scorpion?
What are the options? And they're the size of a moose?
Yep. Huntsman spider, bullet ant, wasp, centipede, or scorpion. I think.
I'd probably say the huntsman spider.
I'd probably say centipede.
Oh, I wouldn't. Armored shell, multiple legs.
Well, they all got exoskeletons. I think I'd be able to.
Well, the spiders isn't as hard as the others.
That's true. In that case, maybe wasp, because if I cripple the wing, they're gonna have trouble coming after me.
That's true. But that's an if.
Ideally, though, I'm getting dragon breath shotgun rounds and just purging in fire. Ideally, that's the only situation for that. Fortunately, the physiology of bugs does not allow them to get that big because they need a much larger oxygen content. Hey Raven, you can play Code Vein. It's anime Dark Souls.
Yeah, I could. If I could afford it.
We keep going.
We keep coming back to this point. Like, if you want me to play something, help a brother out.
Yes, help me out.
Yeah. To quote someone I know, give your brother some bread. I need to eat.
The spider is the squishiest, but it's also probably the fastest. Yes, but there's a good chance Rift Tracks will at least make fun of my death.
That is true.
Hans gets a Flammenwerfer.
Hans gets a flamer. The heavy flamer.
Brother, get the flamer. The heavy flamer.
Let me tell you about the Tyranids. Anyway, this will probably be the last match of the night.
Yeah, they're right. If the spider kills you, though, it'll be a long death. That is certainly true. Centipede will probably kill me quick.
I don't know, they have venom too.
Yeah, but they don't kill typically with the venom. They kill with a chomp chomp.
I don't know, they've been known to kill with the venom too.
Can I fight a millipede instead, Dad? They're kind of chill.
You know what, I'll fight a butterfly. How about that? They're cool.
Actually, you know, butterflies will actually drink sweat and blood.
Oh, that's kind of scary, actually.
A little metal, too, isn't it?
Like, you thought we were pretty and cute. We turned out to be absolute psychopaths. Kind of like a yandere.
Because a bite from a bullet ant is like getting hit by a bullet. Oh yeah, I would not want to tangle with no bullet ants. I don't know if you guys ever seen it, but there was like a show CBS used to put out called SEAL Team. It might still be running, but they actually go to Brazil and they're talking with Brazilian special forces, and one of the characters is scared of bullet ants. It's like, getting bit by a bullet ant is Is that actually worse than? Is that actually hurt as much as getting hit with a bullet? And they go, depends. Depends on what caliber. Dale Expert just dropped $20. I'm helping.
Hey, no, really, that
Dale
does help.
is
like,
helping.
Like that, not even kidding. That does help. Like, no joke. That helps. Thank you so much for the $20.
That would be hilarious. Like, oh, you don't want to play Atomic Hearts? Drop $60. There, buy it.
Legitimately, if someone actually did that, like sent me $60 or $100 or something and said, "Here, this is specifically for this game," it's going to that.
Only
game.
Appropriate games, though.
Only appropriate games. Do not send me money to buy like inappropriate games. I will take your money and say nope. Like fair warning.
We will take it and we will play Skyrim for the 90th time. Dale Expert, I was tempted.
I was tempted. But anyway, yeah. So there's that.
Yeah, but millipedes are too chill to start a fight. That would be too unfair. Fine. I will ride the millipede into battle.
Yeah! I'd love to ride a bee into battle.
A moose-sized bullet ant would probably chop you in half.
Yeah, you know.
How about a bullet ant-sized moose? Ooh. Have you considered making videos about the For Honor characters, like For Honor, like from Holden to Griffin and the Lion of Feronia? I feel like IU could be fun to talk about. Maybe
the problem is IU and Stagander don't have nearly as much lore about what they did before and after the main campaign. If I knew more about what IU and Stagander did, I would gladly make those videos. But the difference is Holden Cross and Hervis Daubeny had so much more information come out about them. Like Hervis came back and he helped start the Chimera Alliance. Holden came back as Griffin. These characters got a lot of lore after the campaign and have made waves in the current lore. So, frankly, I can make videos about them. I would need more to come out about what happened to Stagander or IU or the Lord Warden. Then I can make videos about them. But right now, I can't. Because what little I would make, genuinely what I would make, y'all would be like, yeah, we know this. Mm-hmm. That's one criticism I got that made me a little mad. They said, this guy doesn't tell me anything I couldn't figure out from a Wikipedia search. And I'm like, then get off YouTube and go to Wikipedia and stop clicking on my videos.
Sometimes it's also like we give you presentation. I mean, sure, you could read a Wikipedia article and get 50% of the information we get you, but is that as fun?
It's kind of like when people, like, I dare you to go to do that to someone like Russian Badger or any of these others. You're not showing me anything I couldn't figure out by playing the game myself. Oh, well, fuck us then.
Raven, what was your dream job as a kid?
I really wanted to be in law enforcement. I wanted to be like a detective. I also wanted to be a soldier at one point because there's soldiers in my family. But genuinely, when I was a little kid, I wanted to be a superhero. I wanted to be like a fighter for justice. Genuinely.
So you wanted to be Lumen Rider?
Moomin Rider, yes. Me as a little kid was Moomin Rider. That little kid on his bicycle dreaming of stopping all the big bad guys, even though I was probably no match for them at all. Because it's not about whether or not I can win or not. It's about taking you on right here, right now.
Yeah, the Imperial Guard motto. I used to want to be president of the United States. Oh yeah, I did too until I found out what the job required. I would not be a good president.
Come here, Highlander. Whee! Boosh. What the
If
heck?
I'm on long drives, I'm putting on either Long Raven videos or Lark's Lamentation stuff.
Hey,
Fair enough there.
That makes me happy.
Dale Expert just dropped another $20. We love this dude.
We love Dale Expert. He gives us money.
On my question, Raven, you made a video on it months ago, but did you ever see the Dead by Daylight dating game Hooked on You? Yes, it does exist.
Yes, I did play it, and I thought about making a video about it, like a let's play of it. But I'm going to be real honest, after playing it for 2 days, I got so bored Like, that's not even kidding. I got so bored because everything... It's very predictable. It's a very predictable dating sim. And I know, it was mostly made for a joke, but the joke got old after a while. The joke is, oh, they're secretly gonna kill you. I'm like, yeah, kind of got that. And it's like, I'm not attracted to the Trapper or to Wraith. I'm more attracted to Huntress and Spirit. But neither of them really have the personality that I go for in women. So
Huntress was kind of.
Although Huntress, like, you know, I didn't hate it, but at the same time, I'm like, y'all would get bored watching me play it. Y'all would get bored watching me play it. I think it was a funny joke. I'm glad I tried it out. I probably would leave it alone.
Yep. They're saying maybe if you ever do a live stream with the chat, it could help make it funny. Yeah, you guys do help out in that.
Yeah, y'all do make it very entertaining. That's one thing that I really like about having this community. Y'all make a lot of these streams more fun.
Let's see. Hey, Raven and Lark. Yeah, butterflies will also make alligators cry to drink their tears. Yeah, they just go watch the Florida Gators game, and the Gators cry well enough.
Well, they just probably float down and start insulting the alligator's mama. Like, man, no.
It's like, really? 300 million years of evolution, this is what they turned out.
Hey, come on, man. I don't say that kind of stuff about you. Yeah, no, you can't. That big mouth ain't got nothing going on, huh? Like, aww. Like, man, come on, guys. Then it's just like, stop alligator abuse.
Hey, Raven, don't you have your own video game? Dude, is there a Raven Knight video game?
There's a Raven Knight video game? What? When is this a thing? What? There's a Raven Knight video game? It's not one of those indie games, is it?
Yeah, could be. Typically, when I Google Raven Knight, and after you, it's talking about like D&D characters.
Yeah.
So, Raven and Lark, what do y'all think about dragons in media?
I think they can be very cool.
Yeah. In larger fantasy, we have a fantastical history of dragons.
Yeah, we talk about. I like dragons. They're very cool.
Yeah.
I would totally ride a dragon.
Dragon.
Dragon Ball Z.
So what would happen if Slenderman was in Dead by Daylight? People would buy the character.
People would buy that character, yes. That is what would happen.
Also, you'd hear a guy going, "Hey guys."
Polly, I'm giving presents to Griffin. It's so nice and wholesome until you realize that present's a bomb!
Funny enough, they added the Huntress and Spirited Hooked on You swimsuits as actual skins in the main game.
They what?
Quickest way to get me killed, seeing Huntress and Spirit walk around in skimpy outfits. Oh, right, guys, we gotta skip. No, death ain't so bad.
Death ain't so bad. Kind of worth it, actually. I think I'll take it now. All right, well, that's...
Do you prefer Western or Eastern dragons?
I think both have their place, but I've always liked Western dragons. All right, well, I've got...
Clay Pigeon just dropped $2 saying keep Abigail away from the butterflies. We will. We
will keep Abigail away from
Actually,
the butterflies.
I found one of Abigail's siblings not too long ago.
Oh, you did? Yeah, I think that the mother gator had another batch of eggs.
Yep.
All right. Well, any other? Keep them coming while you can, guys.
Hey, Raven Lark, have you seen the Rush Hour movies? If so, which is your favorite?
I have not seen the Rush Hour movies.
Let's see, gotta put that on our to-do list.
Got a lot of stuff to watch, don't we?
Crippling Vibes says that was fun. See you next stream.
See you next stream, Crippling Vibes. See you next stream. We love doing these.
Even if you do have Tony Stark pointing a gun at me.
I always do love For Honor Fridays. They are very fun. Hannah gets bored of them, but that's Hannah.
What do you think about The Division? Haven't heard y'all talk about The Division that much.
You
like the second one?
Division 2 is awesome. I love playing it, but I didn't think y'all would want me to do content on that. Like,
I still haven't forgiven how the Division influenced Breakpoint.
Yeah, I mean, I love The Division 2, but did y'all actually want me to do content on it? Like, what would y'all like me to talk about? Like, I don't even know where to start with that.
Oh, hey, Raven and Lark, if you had to fight a Primarch, which would it be?
Lorgar would probably be the easiest one for me to beat.
One of the lost ones because they so dead they ain't even in lore no more.
Horace Lupercal because he no longer exists.
This man dead.
But yeah, I'd probably pick Lorgar. Either that or Conrad
Oh
Kurz.
no, yeah, Conrad Kurz, he'd just let me kill him.
Yeah, Conrad Kurz is like, please just kill me. Sure thing, buddy.
I got you, homie.
And somewhere far away, Corvus Corax finds me. Brother. Like, my fellow Raven.
No, it's like, truly, he gets my
That's why I love Corvus Corax. He's the Raven Lord, and I'm the Raven Knight.
If you kill a demon Primarch, don't you, like, automatically get promoted to, like, Inquisitor?
Might as well, right? But that's the thing, like, I love Corvus Corax because he's the Raven Lord and I'm the Raven Knight, which just kind of goes hand in hand.
Assassin's Creed set in Ohio. Ooh.
Wow, that'd be scary.
Yep. Hey, Raven, actually, give me a horror game set in Ohio.
Just not Maine.
Just, like, objective, survive the chemical pollutants.
Just not in Maine.
Yeah, Stephen King will get immediate rights to it.
Yep.
Hey, Raven and Lark, what response video annoyed you the most?
That's a tough one. Lark, which one annoyed you?
The Nike ad really irritated that one really irritated me because not only did you poorly advertise
Nike,
you didn't advertise good like any of your sports apparel. You didn't properly celebrate the Olympics team, and you also crap talked history. So it's kind of like you fail on 3 different levels. You could have had a great uplifting moment about we have a great women's basketball team that has like an impressive win streak. But no, you couldn't just celebrate the win streak and celebrate America. You had to crap on the rest of history.
Yeah, that one definitely was up there. I also really hated the recent Warhammer one.
Yeah.
Both of the Warhammer ones I replied to annoyed me.
Yeah.
So yeah, those would probably be my choice.
Hannah said I would think the Nike ad.
The Nike ad was probably the one. Yeah. Because genuinely, we saw that and we made that response video the very same night we saw it. Like, we were pissed.
Yeah, that was genuinely. There was also the "It's Gonna Be All White" video.
Oh, fuck that! Oh my gosh, that one was so terrible. It's gonna be all white. Oh, screw everyone who was involved in that nonsense.
Raven and Lark, can you guys play Deep Rock Galactic? Okay, listen. Listen here. I own the game. If you want Raven to play it, though, we could play it, hypothetically. But I'm going to have to reiterate, the game is cool. It ain't cheap, though. I mean, it's cheaper than most other games, but you take my point.
I'm not going to say it again because it's going to sound like I'm begging, but...
Yeah, case in point. I'll say it.
Say it.
If you want Raven to play this with me, drop him some cheddar. If you just want to see me play it and die to bugs in a rock, I can do that.
There, we said it.
Do you want the full experience or do you want Lark's discount version? Which do you want?
Just pay me.
The squats are back, yep. Dearly beloved. Hey, Raven and Lark, what is the most annoying video about angel and demon dating?
Angel and demon dating?
I am unfamiliar with this.
What?
Hey, Raven, have you seen 21 Jump Street? We've seen 32 Hop Street.
I have not.
No. Dale expert people, pay him. Dale's already done his job. Dale, you don't need to
Dale did.
You've done your part. You've done more than enough.
Yeah, you've done a lot, man. I really appreciate it. All right, I've edited everybody. Is there anything else?
I think that's about it.
All right, well, if you have any last-minute questions, send them now while I do our outro. I want to thank everyone for coming tonight. Had a great time in the stream. I love doing For Honor Fridays, and it was a great treat to have Slanderous on with us. So Slanderous, if you're still there, I doubt you are, but if you are, thank you again for joining me. I hope we get to do that again sometime, whenever you're available to stream with me. Would absolutely love it. Thank you so much. And even without Slanderous, I always look forward to doing For Honor Fridays. Sorry we couldn't do it last week. That was a bit of a bummer. But hopefully tomorrow we'll be able to do like maybe a Rainbow Six Siege stream. That might be fun. I'll talk to Lark about it, and I'll let you know. I hope you guys have caught the Conqueror Executions Graded video. That was awesome. And if y'all are really good, if y'all are all good, I may release one more big video before the end of the month, because I'd really like to. So with all that out of the way, thank you again. If you do want to support the channel and you do want to see me play more games, I'll say again where you can support me. I have a Patreon where you can donate up to $1 a day. Even $1 really helps, guys. Go check out my Patreon to help support me there. I have a Teespring store where you can purchase some merchandise, and all merchandise you purchase helps support me and support my awesome artist friends Hannah and Jay, who help make a lot of my art. If you want to support me in my videos, watch the ads that play so that I can get advertiser revenue. And whenever I do streams like this, Super Chat is always awesome. So those of you who support me through those methods, thank you guys so much. You know who you are. Would really, really appreciate it, and that would allow me to play more games and do more stuff on YouTube so that I can continue to be financially supported. So I think that's all there is to say there. Lark, is there anything else since I was saying all that?
Nothing super pressing, but there is a question. Do we think that the Flood from Halo would be a threat in the 40k universe?
That depends on a lot of factors.
I would say probably.
It would, but that depends on what the Tyranid could do to it.
Yeah, it's like, can they infect Tyranids? Can Tyranids eat the Flood? Can they, like, if they consume enough biomass, can they have psychic fields? Because they're going to need that to get through the Geller fields unless they start attacking the Tau first.
Exactly. So the Flood could be a threat, but it depends on a few factors. What can Psyker power do to them? What can Chaos do to it? What can the Tyranids do to it?
Because Chaos will probably be its biggest beef, that and the Necrons.
Right. So the Necrons would be a major problem for the Flood.
Oh, absolutely.
So yeah, that's the big thing. Against just the Imperium of Man, yeah, it'd be terrible. But against some of the forces,
Tau, Imperium of Man, and Eldar would definitely have problems.
Orcs, I don't even know. Like, orcs are just sentient fungus, so it's hard to say.
The orcs would have a great time. Oh, those comics. Yeah, I've seen occasionally those things pop up. We can talk about those later.
Another time, perhaps.
Oh, and Joel says he really likes the execution graded videos.
Oh, well, thank you so much. Speaking of which, before I go, I will say this. We've only got 3 more heavies to go in the execution graded videos. We've done all the night heavies. That leaves Jormungandr, Hitakiri, and Zhang Jun. So those are the last 3 heavies to do. Once we get through those 3, we can start working on the hybrids. And I've had a lot of requests for Centurion, and I've had a lot of requests for Lawbringer, so we'll start with one of those, and I'll let the poll decide who wins. But anyway, so no other questions before we go?
No, I think that's it.
All right, well, thank you guys so much for watching tonight. This has been a blast. Look forward to the next one, and look forward to the new videos coming out. I'll release a poll later tonight about which heavy I do. And I think that's about it. Thank you guys so much again, and I will see you in my next video. Take care.
Have a good one, guys.